Let's go. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, get tap the screen. We got Diamond Gang in the building. Hey, Taddy, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to smooth it down a little bit for everybody, for the ladies and the men, and we're going to talk about relationships, life, and love. Let's go. Double tap the screen. You are watching Band Aid Gang. What's going on, my boss? If you want to know how to keep your relationship together, then you need to be tuning in tonight. You're going to have ups and you're going to have downs. That's part of life. Hit the like button, y'all. We got another guest in the building. Welcome. 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 We got MFD. Welcome, MFD. Glad to have you on the platform tonight. So, everybody, we do have a specialist when it comes to relationships, and that would be MFD. It's the like button, y'all. Bad day again. Together we stand and together we fall on this channel. Stop playing with us. Bad day. Love, life, loyalty, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. That's what we need in here, y'all. Happy Sunday. We got 3-day weekend, y'all. Y'all know y'all need to be snuggling with that loved one, man. They say don't go to sleep mad. Don't go to sleep mad. That's what mom and them said. I don't think that really works out in real life. I said, damn. I know a lot of people go to sleep mad. Happy Sunday. We got 6 people in the building. After this song, we will be going live. This ain't the argument channel. This ain't the makeup to breakup channel. I said damn. No, break up to make up. My bad. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you guys for bearing with us. We are sorry we're late. We decided to slow it down, everybody, and talk about relationships on this live stream. I know everybody's seen the title. The title said, should women submit to men? Now, in this live stream, we're gonna have a couple of different videos. We're gonna go over the videos. I want to welcome my guest, Diamond Gang, and I also want to welcome MFD to the chat, and I want to welcome the chat, Taddy in the chat, my boss, Replay Gang. I hope everybody learned something from this live stream, and we're glad that we can bring this to you because some people need advice when it comes to relationships and they don't really know where to go, or they don't have a channel to go to or have these type of discussions. So I thought that we would basically base it on that because we cover a lot of different things over here, but I just said, hey, let's mix it up a little bit and let's do it for the people. Let's do it for relationships. Okay, because we know a lot of relationships they're broken and people are still trying to have these relationships fixed. So if it's don't always think that a relationship is broken because it's always time a time for repair, and you can do that. It has to be a two-way street and not a one-way street. You can't hold grudges. So I want to welcome my guests, y'all, and we're gonna get ready to start this live up. Diamond Gang is the one that brought this to me. Diamond, she loves these type of conversations, and we haven't done them in a long time. So I definitely had MFD come on the platform, everybody, because we've had these discussions on our last channels, and she does very well. This is what she specializes in. So I thought I would bring this great person up here to just help us all get an understanding on relationships. So Diamond Gang, what made you bring this to the limelight, gang?
Well, I always be surfing the net and came across and it definitely sparked some tension for me. And I was like, let's do a live about it. You know what I'm saying?
MFD, she said spark some tension. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, can you give the people a little bit of your background when it comes to relationships, MFD?
Well, I don't want to tell it all, but I've been married for a very long time. I've been married for a very long time. I have a degree in science behavior, so I know a little something.
I think you know a lot of something. We didn't see you on the live and when you turned up, so I think we should just, like you said, save it for the good stuff. So everybody, we got some clips. Everybody, that I'm gonna put here on the timeline. Diamond picked these out. She sent them to me. So, we will be stopping and going and we will be comparing. If I feel like, hey, it's the problem, I'm going to stop. If they feel like we should stop here because it's all about building and not tearing down, then that's what we're going to do. And we're going to have some discussions on these couple videos that I'm going to get ready to put here on the screen here.
Okay.
Now it will go man, woman, man, woman, man, woman, kind of to keep the motion going. So I didn't want to have it just straight and sticking to one thing. I want to have a man's version, woman, man, woman. So that's the order that we're going to basically go in. We got 8 people in the building. Please double tap the screen. Shouts out to the Replay Gang. Thank you guys for coming and joining us tonight. Let's go, gang. Should a woman always submit to a man?
Women mostly need to be silent. When men are speaking, especially real leaders who are giving practical solutions, women need to be silent. They are destructive forces. All they know is complaint and detraction. the woman is inherently insecure and is always comparing. That's why they need to be silent, because they're too neurotic to add value. They need to be silent most of the time. They give their opinion where they shouldn't, and it's detrimental. You'll frequently see me in the comments when a woman of any race says anything foolish. I write silence in all caps, exclamation point, and then I write, we do not allow women to give unsolicited opinions in Sasson culture, which is a fact. Keep silent until I ask you what you think. I'm not interested in your thoughts. You're not hired to think. Thank you. And that's why we cannot let women lead, because they lead us to destruction. We can't let women claim that they're religious because they're not religious. They follow no principle. They follow no religion. They're not reliable. Doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means that they need to be managed, and the weak males need to be swept away. Also, you saw women writing at length about something that they don't need to be writing about, because they need to get their basics in order. The woman is not the leader. The woman is the follower. They need to be in the comments when a black man says something intelligent. Hey, yeah, go ahead, King. That's correct. I want to follow you, or I follow the ism, I follow the Sasson. You're not here to put forward ideas. Yeah, that's a hard pill for an arrogant, narcissistic female to swallow, but that's what it has to be. Huh? Patriarchy.
Did he say a narcissist female? A narcissist female. And gang, you just did a whole narcissist speech, if I'm not mistaken here, y'all. Dude has no meaning, MFD, Diamond. No respect. He just basically dragging a woman by her hair like a caveman. Where did you find this clip, Diamond?
I be surfing the net, yo. I'm telling you, I be on TikTok, I be on Instagram, and running across things, and I know it's just gonna bring some fire, okay? And this clip, this whole entire speech ain't nothing but just unnecessary male misogyny coming out of his mouth.
What do you think? What when a man is like this has to come from, was it his father? Was it a sense of, MFD, can you please elaborate? Was it a father? He learned this from his father, or a bad relationship, or religion? Chat, what do you guys think? MFD, what is this?
I think this poor fool don't have a clue what his role is in a relationship. To talk about a woman the way he talked about a woman, he could have got slapped.
I agree.
But that ain't how you do it. You don't sit there and put down a woman and talk and say that she's a follower. Since when? We supposed to be equal.
That part.
He may be on the other side. He may have some sugar in that tank.
That's what I was.
That's the thing I was going to say, right? Because if you look at it, how he says women have always destroyed everything. What? If I'm
exactly. He's been in a bad relationship.
Leadership, and you see what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
So if male leadership, really, it depends on the male. Let's just put that out there. It depends on the male who is leading, on how they can lead a woman or lead people.
Hello, Mom.
Who he is someone that's trying to act like he's strong when he really is weak.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. But the thing is, women, some of you, this doesn't come out in a man. This probably never came out about him in a relationship until later. So a lot of women get tricked. See, I think a lot of women, I think women sometimes they'll fall in love with a guy before they totally know him. And that's just some women. And by the time they become in love and get a chance to figure him out, and I think that's how abusive relationships happen, because now it becomes maybe a sex thing. He might have a good sex game or whatever, and now you guys are trapped. It's a lot of women that later on they come to find out as they're deep in a relationship, and then this type of person comes out.
Well, who's to say that? What is his definition of love? Because You know what I'm saying? You can get a good lay down and think you're in love. That's just physical. So he probably don't have a clue what love really is.
right? And as we notice, everybody, we're not really in a physical world anymore. You see what I'm
No,
saying? It's a virtual world. So we have to watch out because mostly all relationships, I remember back in the days when relationships, if you would dare look for somebody on the internet, it was like a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you on a date site? But now it's so common.
well, hell, look at his eyes, y'all. Look at his eyes. Ain't nothing in them. Ain't a thing in them eyes but bitterness and anger.
Mm-hmm.
Look
Teddy
at
said, I
their
think
eyes.
these women have low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the type of woman that this man finds is women with low self-esteem. So when you hear this type of verbiage for a man, I say women, y'all need to watch out. Y'all need
Run,
to watch
run.
out. Run
Mm-hmm.
the other direction. And I'm glad for this video because I would think that this guy would have something to argue about, but this is a clown. This is a clown. And definitely he's a clown because he went on TikTok and expressed himself in this manner. Come on,
I don't
brother,
think
you
he.
making it look bad
Yeah, yeah.
for men. It's men like this that give. I don't know what Diamond thought. Now I'm just saying. I'm gonna give my real opinion. I just think his attitude stinks when it comes to women.
Yeah, me too.
And it really seems like when you look at him in the eyes, like his father was like this, gang. I think
Mm-hmm.
this man learned this from his father. What about you, Diamond?
I believe that he has either had some deep rooted trauma from his childhood, or he just in his way tried to justify not really giving women the power over a man. When really, if you feel like a woman is trying to lead over you, clearly you must not have the right income to lead in the first place. So it sounds like to
Woo!
me he's probably probably mid income. He ain't no high roller. You know what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
probably, you
And he
know,
sucks in bed, probably too.
yep, and he doesn't have that much income. And whoever he's been talking to, these women have been on their game, okay?
And
And
he
that's
got a
why
small
he's feeling some
package.
type of way, because when a woman has a certain amount of money, a certain type of stature, she feel like she can speak whenever she wants to speak. He's saying we don't need you to speak because we're men. What? Okay,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
Right.
are you her husband? That's a
No.
difference. Now, if you ain't her husband, who are you to tell her not to speak? But if you are her husband, she's gonna probably let you lead the conversations because you're her husband. That's called insert yourself when needed, right? But
Right.
if you're just dating somebody and you think because you are a man that you're above her, even though she's probably above you financially and mentally and emotionally, you can't do nothing with that female. And that's the reason why he's trying to put down every female, because somebody then hurt his feelings.
Well,
Somebody,
yeah.
Very
a
bad.
female,
You
must have been
very,
all
yeah.
the way on her game, and he tried to talk to her, and he couldn't get away with a lot of things he wanted to get away with her. So that now he's lashing out.
I
I
think he
don't
has
think
a small package and he got turned down several times because of his small package. And so
I
now he's
gotta
talking
go.
down about us women.
I gotta go with MFD. Maybe his Saints game sucks because he's
It
doing too much.
does.
If
You
he
can look
thought
in
that
them
he was
eyes and
gonna get
tell
on
he
the
got a
internet,
small package. He got a small
right?
package. Come on now.
If he thought he was gonna get on the internet game and win like this, bro, you need to
That
cancel
ain't
your
how you
channel.
do it.
No,
That ain't how
that's
you
not
do
how
it.
you do it. Why did you come? Who was he trying to teach? A caveman?
He
Let's
mad,
continue to
y'all.
listen.
He mad.
Yeah,
Mother
he is
Nature played a
mad.
trick on him. Mother Nature has
Right.
played a trick on that poor fella. His package ain't packing.
See, you know how they say the math ain't mathing. MFD say the package ain't packing. I said, damn.
Motherhood is important and it works.
Men are not hard to love. It's very simple. They are just often misunderstood. And as women, we just get it all wrong. For some reason, we want to love men how we want to love men instead of loving men how they want to be loved. There are 5 things a man actually wants from a woman. And
let's see if she's right. Now, I'm going to give my view. If these 5 things that she says is correct, I'll let you know. 5 things that a man wants from a woman. So we're about to see if this lady knows a man, because you have a man on the platform. So let's see if she's right.
None of them involve money. Number 1, men need respect. We have to have it in our actions, in our attitude, and in our tone when we're.
I think she's right on a man needing respect, because in a man's world, we demand respect, and don't get me twisted, from another man. That's a man thing. It's respect. So she's right on number 1. A man, and I'm not saying he demands it, he just wants it. If a man demands you to respect him, especially his woman, even a man on the street, if y'all meet a man on the street that demands that another man gives him respect, other than, okay, if he don't respect me, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna walk, then you're looking for somebody that is basically a troublemaker. Let's say that.
Speaking to them, because respect makes a man feel grounded. And when he doesn't have that, he is literally going to disconnect in every single way that he can. Number 2, appreciation and gratitude. A man gives so much quietly. They need to be seen for what they do, not just expected to do it. Because appreciation keeps a man invested. And number 3.
Can you help me with number 2? We need to be seen. Hey, September Virgo, we need to be seen for what we do. Can you explain that, MFD?
I guess she's trying to say that if a man does this and that for a woman, she should appreciate it, and let him know that he's appreciated by saying, well, thank you, I really appreciate that, blah 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 blah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I agree.
But I think
Common
that
sense.
goes both ways, though, depending
Yeah,
on
it's
if
all
you're
of
in a
what she's saying is
situation.
both ways. Like Diamond said, a respect is a 2-way street.
I agree.
So even the way she talking in them eyes, they scare me. Okay, all right.
So do you think she has no honesty in her eyes?
She got some scariness in them eyes, but we'll listen.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Consistent with intimacy. One of the things that we do as women is that we go hard in the dating phase. We giving it up. We going like rabbits. But once we get the ring, all of a sudden everything changes. And that completely confuses a man. Because
now that can go both ways. I think women don't lose their sex drive as fast as men.
I beg to differ, but okay.
Maybe, I think women are more jackrabbit. They say a woman can look down a lot longer than a man can look up.
Well, I think if depending on if she's on birth control or not. Like if she's on birth control, or if she's had a hysterectomy, that can completely alter all that sex drive that's gone, pretty much.
It's an individual.
Wait a minute,
thing,
what?
yeah.
I want to learn something there. What?
It's an individual, like she
hormones,
said.
Your hormones, like
Mhm.
she just said, individually. But usually, when you get birth control or you get a hysterectomy, that usually takes a lot of the drive out of you. You usually,
I didn't know
I've
that.
heard that a lot of females don't even desire it anymore after they have a hysterectomy, or if they're on birth control, it's just really kind of like it's not always needed. But when you're off of birth control and you're going about your day, unless you're in menopause state, you're going to be always wanting a man, or some
Oh, wow.
type of something.
So you
Yes,
said
ma'am.
women, and I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning, gang. Okay. Somebody said check out Pastor Mike Hogarth. Okay, no problem on that one. So, hey, fellas, so I got a guy in here. If y'all, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. If anybody want to come up here, because I am the only guy. My help, and because I hope I don't need any help up here. That's why I'm trying to be at peace, right here, because I'm outnumbered. And so far, the live has been pretty good. So there's no reason for me to argue. I don't know where this is gonna go yet, because we do have Diamond on the stage.
Well,
And this
I
is her work.
disagree too. I disagree with somewhat what Diamond said, because I had some health issues, but my libido is off the chain, and
Uh-oh.
I'm in my 60s,
Oh,
and I could still run, and do all kind of stuff, backflips and all that. So I
all right.
disagree with that. And I ain't on no birth control pills, and I'm past menopause, and I'm in my 60s. So I disagree with some of that. My hormones are fine, by the way.
She said she could do backflips, Diamond. What?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. It depends on the individual, but when you hit menopause state, usually a lot of women they lose that drive. It seems like you haven't hit that menopause state of not desiring it anymore. Like dried up.
Yeah, I
desert.
still got my groove on. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you haven't hit the dry desert yet. So that's good.
No, I hope I never do. Okay.
So do women get? So let me ask: do women get dry when they get old?
Yep.
Yeah, because you don't have that desire anymore. Usually, like it depends on if you're always active. That's different. But if you like ain't been doing that in years, you know, you're gonna
Fellas,
have to
we
have
learning
some help.
something. Good evening, Miss Liz.
You're gonna have to
I
help
don't
for
know
sure.
now. I got a couple of friends ain't had none in a long time, and you give them something now, they go crazy. But like I said, I think it's an individual thing.
I agree on that too.
Look, let me tell you. I started talking to somebody right recently, and this person told me that he ain't had sex in 2 years.
Wow.
The guy said he hadn't had sex in 2 years.
In 2 years.
Wow. I may have to
Is
hook
he
him
an
up with
ugly
my
guy?
friend.
No, homo.
No, he.
But when you
You
look
don't
at the
care if he
guy,
ugly.
Diamond, when you looked at the
Look, you
guy,
don't care if he
did it
ugly.
look like it? I got an echo. Somebody mute.
She don't care if he ugly, as long as he can,
How you go? That's what Diamond said. MFD, or you saying that for her?
I'm saying if she says she knows somebody that ain't did in 2 years, I know somebody that can. And she wouldn't care if he's ugly now.
2 years,
Yes,
man.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen,
Well,
Diamond.
this is the thing. It's only been a couple of weeks not even a week that I've been communicating with this fella. Now, mind you, he's from the South. So, some men from the South, they usually operate different than up north. They have, more of, you see more men down south don't have no kids. You see more men prioritize work versus relationships. And then you also see men down south that actually just are fully indulged in a relationship. So to hear a man say from the South that he ain't had no interactions with a female in 2 years, it's not uncommon to hear that. So I was like, okay, it's because he works a lot or he's not focused on it. But when he told me, I was like, I didn't even ask to hear that. Like, why did you voluntarily tell me that?
You must be wrong with him.
I was about to read that. Diamond, Miss Liz said, if the man ain't had sex, y'all, in 2 years. Now, I think we had a gentleman in here. In the chat. If you're still here, the Silver Wonder. 2 years, no sex. It's something wrong with that. Okay, we got Damon in here.
Look, I
Some
suggested him get a Fifi, and he was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "You don't know what a Fifi is?" And he said, "No." I said, "It's a pocket cooch, for men." And he
mm,
said, "Ah, nah, I don't want that." I'm like, "What?"
he wants a
I have
real
to.
McCoy.
That can mess with your price tag if you don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do something for a long period of time, that can mess with your prostate.
Wait a minute. Say
In
it again.
males, it mess with your prostate. That's
What a
usually
mess with
how
your
you have
prostate.
prostate issues, because if you're not ejaculating on a regular basis,
Right.
that can mess with your
Right.
prostate. So I told him, you gonna end up with blue balls, or your prostate you're gonna have problems with your prostate. So you're gonna have to start doing something. You can't for 2 years. Come on now, like.
Well, he
But Diamond,
probably
that
waiting
might
for
be
the
his
right
way
one.
of catching you. He might like you because I'm like Miss Leah said, is he homosexual? Because and then let's get on the Fifi thing. Are you talking about a Fifi?
I said a Fifi. You know what a Fifi is?
Yeah, I know what a Fifi is. So with the
But he
Fifi,
didn't know what a Fifi was. I had to explain to him what a Fifi was. Because I don't know, maybe
so
he just ain't met nobody from up north that talk the way I do. But I had to, let him know, like, this is what you need and this is what you need to do.
okay, so for the people that don't know what a Fifi is, it is a device mostly that people in prison use to satisfy themselves. Where they put I guess oils. Now, when I went down and did my time, I never seen a Fifi. I heard about them, never seen one in my life. But as a man, I'm just giving y'all a real thing. I would rather just do it the old-fashioned way than to be sitting there putting my manhood in some type of little device looking crazy. So if a man put a Fifi on, I'm looking at you different. If you putting your manhood in some type of device with oils and all, I don't need it to feel like that
But
when I know how
they
to
do
use
that
my
in prison,
imagination.
though, Dove. They do that in prison. So
I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, it still is weird for a man to use a Fifi
So you
when a
rather do
man
the
could
hand
just,
action.
I mean, you gotta be a real weirdo to like want to, okay, I gotta have it feel like that. When men, we have an imagination, masturbate. Do it the old fashioned way. You gotta
Well,
have some
nothing wrong with that
moistness and
either.
some warmness on your manhood. Like, come on, gang.
Well, if that's what you got to do, masturbate, then masturbate. But this man probably looking for a particular woman. Who knows? But
That
two
part.
years. Well, how he look, Diamond? How he look?
well, he's chocolate, kind of heavy set, not too big, but a little stocky.
So
Um,
he might have some problems with his package too.
he said to me that he did at one point have type 2 diabetes, but he said he
Oh,
no
there
longer
you go.
has it. He said
There
he
you
no
go.
longer has it,
He don't.
but I
Now,
don't
now,
Okay.
know
now,
how
how
that
true is
works.
this? Miss Kane says, I disagree with the age, folks. Older females don't lose sex drive. Only
Mm-mm.
thing females have after a certain age, she stops having a cycle. However, we don't lose our sex drive.
Mm-mm.
And Angel just said,
Hey,
mm-mm. No,
I ain't
Angel
at the
ain't about
age,
to
so
lose
I'm just
hers
going
no
off of what
time
I was
soon.
told.
Mm-mm. But see, this fella may be not well. Hmm.
I don't.
That might be wrong
You
with his
know what? I
package
was
too.
looking at the fact. I'm not to cut you off. I'm sorry, ma'am. But I was looking at the fact of how he looks, how he carried himself, the conversation. I'm like, you probably eat unhealthy. You know.
Yeah.
Mm. But for you to not have nothing for 2 years, you ain't even attempt to try to talk to no females. But if he in the country, I mean, where is it? But
What he look
cows
like?
and
What he look like,
horses
Diamond?
and,
Because I'm
and,
your
She
and
say
brother. I
stuff.
he's
ain't gonna let that.
chocolate. She say he's chocolate and kind of like a little on the heavy
I'm gonna
side.
send you a picture, Dove. Hold on. I'm about to send you a picture now. Hold on.
No, I don't want to see it. I can't be like,
See
oh, he
it
did.
now.
I'm gonna
Look
let
at it,
Angel be the
Dove.
judge.
Look at it.
All
And
right.
let me know.
Because
Hello.
only a woman, no. If he or a man, I'm gonna tell you if he a cheater or not, y'all,
You
or if
you
he
can
lying.
tell
Hold
if
on.
he
Hold on.
maybe he insecure about his body. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, y'all know women, men run game like that. I want her to think. Some women think about this. Let me just say this, women. If a man is telling you, not saying it's actually true, but if he's telling you that he hasn't had sex
In 2
in two
years, I'll
years,
be on it. I'll
he
be
might
on it.
like you. He might like you.
I'll be on it though. If he ain't had it in 2 years, I'll tell him okay. I'll be on it.
Honestly, I don't think a man would ever admit that to me. That's the first time a man ever admit to me that he's been celibate that long.
Well,
MFD,
I'll
what do
be
you?
on it.
Well, let's see what MFD mean when she say be on it. Can you be a little bit more specific so
Well,
we
if
can
some
just?
man came and told me he had nothing in 2 years, I'd be obliging him. Those clothes would
Would you
be
believe
off.
him?
I know when I take the clothes off. I don't know.
How you
Well,
gonna
this
know?
is the thing with this situation, y'all. He's long distance. I'm in the Midwest. He's in the South. He's actually in Georgia, and he works in Alabama. So he's nowhere near me.
I wonder if he's gay.
That part. But again, let's not count him out because again, if a man is telling a woman that he hasn't had sex, y'all, I'm just giving you my opinion. If a man tell a woman he hasn't had sex in 2 years, okay, it may be a possibility that I don't think you can always say that he's gay if he said he
And
didn't
hold
have
on,
sex.
Dove, and listen to this. He's 41, and he only has a 15-year-old. He only has one kid.
Wait a minute, he's 41. Send a picture. Send that picture to Doug.
Okay,
I
run that
already
picture over here,
did. He
Diamond.
hasn't looked at
Like
it. I sent it
yesterday
to him already.
on Instagram.
He might be insecure.
I sent it to you, Dove.
Miss Lynn said, "Girl, bye."
He might be insecure.
Miss Lynn, you want to hit that link?
He probably particular about who he sleep with. What's wrong with that?
That too, but again, like I said, he could like a man. If a man tell you that, and he could be just he probably had sex, but he just probably like I want her to think that that I got morals and that he could like you. I'm just giving y'all my advice. If a man is telling a woman
test
that,
to prove
like,
if he been. I have a certain test that I can do to see if he actually have been.
Wait a minute. What's that test? What's the test, y'all? All fellas, pay attention.
It's a secret. If a man tell you he ain't had sex in over 2 or 3 whatever years,
take notes, Diamond.
You get with him, right?
Okay.
And you go in, you get comfortable, and y'all get lovey-dovey, kissing on each other, whatever.
Right.
And you play it off and say you got to go to the bathroom, right?
Mm.
You go to the bathroom, you check his medicine cabinet out, see if any pills in there, whatever, any antibiotics or whatever. You might have something. You want to first find out if you got it.
Fellas.
Yeah, you're going to check the medicine cabinet out.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, she going all in y'all medicine cabinet. What?
Yeah, oh yeah. I ain't stupid. Then you make sure you got a bottle of wine. Make sure you get him all mellow. If he drinks wine, make sure he's mellow. Then you go in that cabinet and see if he got some vinegar in that cabinet. Got any vinegar? You got any vinegar? Oh, bring your own little bottle of vinegar.
Wait a minute, what is the vinegar?
Put it on a towel, baby, and put it on his hairs. His hairs are lit up and this and that. That man got something. Get your clothes on and get going.
Wait a minute, Angel. Angel knew exactly what. Hold the F on. Hold the phone. Before that came out your mouth, MFD. Angel, what?
Always check their medicine cabinet. Always check their
Somebody
medicine cabinet.
told you that. Who told you? Taught you that,
you always
Angel?
check a man's medicine cabinet. That's for sure. Matter of fact, If he let you
Why
alone
is
in his house, in his private space, that right there alone is weird. Especially if it's like the first one or two dates. If he
Mm-hmm.
invites you to his home that fast, that's a red flag.
How? Wait a
Sure
minute.
is.
So if hold on, I missed the vinegar part because I was just tripping out. So you're gonna do what with the vinegar?
You always take your little bottle of vinegar because sometimes you might not able to get in the medicine into the kitchen cabinets and stuff. Just take your little dab of vinegar, put it in a bottle in your purse, and dab it on a little tissue, whatever towel, and sit it on his privates. If it turns white, get your clothes on and go
Wow, y'all.
because he got yeast infection and he got whatever.
And usually men that don't take care of their hygiene, they give you BV. They give you that BV is really bad. Mm-mm. Like that's the reason why women should not be messing with men unprotected anyway. But I don't promote
Exactly. Always
unprotected.
have you
So,
some condoms in your purses.
but men
Always.
will give you because if they don't clean behind their like, especially if they're uncircumcised, if they don't clean from under like the all the skin, pull it all the way
The
back and clean it,
foreskin.
you can definitely get BB from messing with a man.
Sure
And
can.
if he doesn't shave his balls, if he doesn't shave,
I said,
Mm-mm.
damn.
that's another problem. That is
I always
another
make them
problem.
take a shower first. But
There is no reason. There is no reason why a man should have rough balls ever.
I make them take a shower first before he touch
Yes,
Now,
me.
Troy,
ma'am.
now this one right here can bring um somebody mute up real quick so we won't get an echo. Now, I like this one that Mama Kane put up. She said if he's on medication, it can take his sex drive. We as females, if you love the person, you can overlook all of those things, especially if you are married couples for many, many years. What up, Kamikaze? So this one, I wanna highlight this one here.
Well, I feel like that if you could do that with if there's toys involved, because if he can't handle nothing, if his mouth ain't even working, you gonna have to have some toys involved. It's just gonna have to be the thing because you could say I could just be with him, no knowing the fact he can't please me, whatever, right? But then you gonna be thinking about cheating because at the end of the day, you have everything you want, but at the same time, he can't fulfill you. So there's gonna have to be toys involved. There's gonna have to be some other alternatives like his mouth. It's gonna have to be something like
Come
that.
on
He
up,
gonna have to get
Kamikaze.
he get some toys. Yeah, he got to get some toys to please me because I ain't gonna sit there. I don't care how many years I've been married to you. You gonna do something.
Would you tell the man if you never experienced, if you never had a man that y'all really went to the toy store and he pretty much satisfied you? I think yeah, I would think that a woman would be bold enough to now here's the thing. If a man knows that he's reaching a point where he's not as active, I think it could take a man's self-esteem because I think a man wouldn't want to admit that okay, I'm having problems down here.
That's true.
You know,
Pride.
Dove,
Yeah.
the guy
And
that
I
I
think
was
it
seeing
also
for
can
10
bring
years, the
problems in the
African,
relationship as well
right?
because most men, women are not going to tell you that he's not functioning right because maybe
Well,
he's
that's
scared to
why
make
we
you thinking that
women.
it's you.
That's why we women need to get in there and get to know that guy, his top to bottom. Besides the physical part, you got to know him mentally. You got to know who you dealing
Right.
with.
Right, and the guy that I used to talk to is an African I used to talk to for 10 years. When we first met, it was like on and popping. Right now, 10 years later, nothing. 5 minutes max, maybe not even, maybe two, and it really don't be on nothing. Like it be whack. Like and instead of hurting his feelings, I just didn't never say anything. I didn't hurt his feelings, but
That's true, because
it just
I
became
had a guy like that. Yeah, he had a little
right.
small package, and he had to put 2 condoms on. I walked out the room.
How do you put
Wait a minute, you put 2 condoms on.
fall off? Those the ones that
Because it
fall
was
off.
so small and tiny, I walked out the room.
He falls. Look, when you know when it's
Gang,
small,
I'm
when you
learning
put
something here tonight,
puts
you
on a
guys.
rubber, you know when it's small when you put on a rubber and it falls off. After
It
the-
did. It did. It was. You had to put 2
that's
on.
the problem. That's the problem right there. Yep.
There's no sense in lying to them, Dub, and saying that it's gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. It won't. It won't. This is the problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go get me some Viagra.
But my thing is, what if it's there are men that actually have micro penises.
I've seen it. I've seen it in my profession. I've seen it.
Micro
You
penis.
seen a micro penis? What's a micro penis?
It's
Lord,
a
have mercy.
deformity. To me,
It
it's a
looks like a
deformity.
woman's nipple.
Mm-hmm. It's sad. It's really sad.
Have you ran into one before?
I've seen it when I work with the doctors. Yeah.
What about you, Diamond Gang?
Yeah, I have.
Wow, what about you, Miss Liz?
Yeah, I ran into one.
Wow, it's a gift and a curse to be a woman, ain't it? See, y'all.
Well,
That's
you
what
know, he was
That's
born.
what y'all get.
I mean,
That's what y'all get for being so mean sometimes, kamikaze. 'Cause you know what I'm
But
saying?
you know what?
We know we can't strike out.
But let me state this: a man having a micro penis is equal to a woman approaching a man with smelly, fishy snatch.
exactly.
Say it again now.
A man coming with a micro penis is just like a woman coming to a man with smelly, stinky, fishy, smelling.
How you know that? It depends on the smell level. You can't
If
What do you
speak
mean?
for
smell
men.
like fish,
No, if it's
she-
Nah,
loud,
you can't compare that. That's
she
not a
has
good
BV.
comparison.
If a woman has
Tell him, Miss
a
Liz.
fishy
Say, hold on.
smell, it's BV.
Let's see what
Period.
Miss Liz got to say. Why is that not a good comparison? Miss Liz?
That's not a good comparison.
Right, because you got some men that want a little stank tank.
So, well, some men like a little stench.
Yeah.
Well, that little stench needs
there's
to
a
go get
difference
checked. Make
between
sure
a
that
stank and
This
a
stank,
and
that means they might
a
have BV
foul
and they might
odor.
need to go take some medication because it literally. A lot of females carry bacteria from males, and they never
Yeah,
ever go
bacterial
to the
vangitis. Yeah.
doctor and get
Mhm.
checked, and they have BV, and that shit's supposed to get cleared up, and they don't even go get cleared up, and it just manifests and just
Mhm.
sits, and then you wonder why. When she takes off her
Thank you,
underwear, she
Daddy.
still have that smell. That's from BV. And
Yep,
it's
it's a
not to be
difference between a
ashamed
foul
of. A lot of
smell and
women
a
have had
stank.
BV.
Now,
Right.
now, here's the thing about this is the gift and the curse. Mute up a little bit, get the echo. Now, a woman, men, we don't get the part of striking out. It's some good advantages that we have when we gotta pee. We can just go in the parking lot, walk around the corner and pee if we gotta go back. You guys can't do that. That's one thing against y'all. Because y'all gotta squat. It's like, man, y'all really gotta wait to use the bathroom. We don't. Then number two, here's another one, gang, that y'all, the gift and the curse that y'all got. You can meet this man, he the handsomest man to you, right, Angel? He got the money, he got the power. You like, oh, I got this man. And then you go down and y'all get ready to do the nitty gritty, and he got a little manhood, gang. That must suck to be a woman. And then here's the other thing. And this is why I respect y'all. I love y'all the most. But like some of y'all were just talking about a micro penis. Like, Dave, what do you do when you about to get it on, and then this man gotta that he's embarrassed by his manhood, and you are embarrassed by his manhood at the same time. So both of y'all looking at each other stupid. Like, damn, and he know. Damn, this ain't that sucks.
But
Then
that's
you
the
know you
problem.
can't do nothing with that. Then you gotta
He know
embarrass
he
the man.
has
That's the
this
problem.
small
Usually
penis.
men usually men that have micro penises end up gay because that's the only way they can usually get pleasure. They end up
Well, this
becoming
guy
gay.
had surgery.
Or you can get an enlargement. Yep. You can go actually have surgery to get it physically larger.
Oh wow.
But you know the worst thing, y'all? Not just the micro penises, but if a man don't know how to wash his butt like properly and he try to get with you, that's
Oh,
the
Oh my
worst.
Kamikaze said
God.
he got 1,000 micro penises attached to the hip right now.
Cause some men look good, but their hygiene is messed up.
I can't
If
stand a man
you
with
sit
bad
there and
hygiene.
you about to get it on, and he take off his underwear and his clothes, he smell like
And his feet
everything
stink.
under the
Oh my
sun.
God.
Oh God.
No.
I can't do it.
Especially if
And
you
his
get out the
breath
club
stink.
and y'all about to
Mm-mm.
get, you know how when you get drunk, I don't drink now, but I'm just saying drunk and you in the club and y'all rapping, y'all feeling each other, you get to, about to do something with him. He take his clothes off. The man he completely have not washed his butt in probably I don't know how long. That's either he's gay or he just has poor
Damn.
hygiene. But
He
why
just
would you go
trifling.
in the club
He
like
just
that?
trifling.
He's
Why
disgusting
would you
because
come
he
in the
knew better.
club like that?
Yeah, I don't deal with that. Mm-mm.
But there's men that are like that are out there like that they are
They got a
so
smelly old
Oh yeah,
body
they
odor.
got him.
And they know they got a smelly body odor too. Yeah.
What is BV, gang? I'm missing the BV. I call BV when a chick wipes from the back to the front.
BV is bacteria venosus. It's when a man carries a bacteria to a woman's vagina from not cleaning himself properly.
Damn.
His balls, his scrotum, and his penis is not well taken care of, and he's carrying the BV himself, not getting cared for it, and he carries it and gives it to the woman because of the fact that he's already had that bacteria manifesting in his penis.
Especially when
Entire
he
time.
ain't circumcised.
They
So
don't
if a
have
man
no.
had a small penis, would you submit to him?
No,
No, you're not
no.
gonna be satisfied. Why
No.
Wow,
lie?
fellas, you
Why
see,
lie?
it's all
I
Why
ain't
coming
gonna lie
lie?
out.
to you.
It's
No,
all
why would
coming
you?
out.
His
Why you
head
wanna
game was on
lie and
point.
make yourself
Maybe.
go through that?
Kamikaze
I
is
really
all
be cheating
coming
though.
out, gang.
I ain't
I
gonna
knew
lie.
it.
I'm gonna cheat. I ain't gonna lie.
So,
I'm
so
cheating.
I'm
y'all are sitting
sorry,
up
I
here
couldn't
on this.
deal with that.
My thing is, I think if he got a good mouth,
So meaning that if his sex game ain't right, you don't want it.
if his
Right.
mouth
No,
is good, that's all we need. Really,
I don't
especially if
want
you don't
that.
want no more
No.
kids.
I want
If
the
you don't want no
piping
more
down. If you
kids,
You
can't
want
do
the
that, I
force
mean,
behind the power.
I want the piping down. If you can't do that for me, I don't. I'm not gonna waste my time or his time.
I'm dead.
hey, Miss Liz, let me say this.
I'm
Am
just
I
right.
lying? Am I lying? White men have the best head.
Oh,
Am I lying?
Mm,
Ooh,
Am
what?
I
Say that
lying?
again, Don.
yeah,
White
you
men
right.
have the best head.
do you know how crazy you sound?
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
That
so.
right.
don't sound crazy at
They
all. It's the
do.
facts.
That's the
They don't.
truth.
They really
I've
can't
had
pipe
them.
down like
I've
black
had them, and
men
they
do.
wasn't all that.
Hey,
A
man,
white man will suck your fallopian tube if you let him.
Sure will.
They
Now
they
that's
they
true.
ain't good with the sex part. They good with the mouth.
That's
Now,
true.
They are.
y'all out y'all
They
mind.
black men,
excellent with
especially
that.
down south, they're good with the pipe, but they ain't good
They
with the
they
mouth.
excellent with that.
Women is this
Or
is the
they
reason why y'all are strange creatures, gang. Do
look.
you
If a
know how
man has
crazy
both
y'all sound?
qualities, he's married. I'm guarantee you that man's
Well,
already
that's all
married.
they good for the white man.
Yeah,
He,
I'm
he
just
can do
saying,
that.
it don't. If it was, what you guys are saying, gang. Listen, what I'm saying. Mute your mic, cause let me teach y'all a lesson. Let me
Billy
tell you.
Bob Thornton showed you in that movie.
No, but see, you're wrong. What makes let me turn this echo off because what y'all did is disrespecting my channel. Because what you said,
Respecting your
it make
channel. The white
a
man
damn
can do it. They
from
good
an
at it.
intelligent man, not by a dope fiend. From an intelligent man that know
My
right from
goodness.
wrong. Now, a white man got lip, black man got lip. White man got tongue. Black man got tongue.
But a black
Hold
man
on, y'all.
cannot make
Let
a
me
woman
mute your
climax
mic.
like a
Somebody
white
mute your
man
mic, Diamond.
can.
Diamond, I think you're
Sorry.
echoing. Let me line your ass up real quick, ladies. What it would be the difference of a European man know how to eat the box better than a black man? Or are you saying that's the first thing the white man like to do? Because a black man can eat the box the same way. Excuse my language, my mama up in here. But here's the thing. All you gotta do is just stay down there for a long time and pin your ass down and do you all type of ways.
The white man is more focused on it. It's more
Right. The
passionate
white
with
man
it.
is this goal
Don't
is to
say that
take
It's
he
you
an
do
out.
it
art.
better than
It's
a
an
black
art
man.
with him. It's an art with a white man.
It is. I'm just saying I
Oh
know a lot
Lord.
of black men
Art.
got the talent too. Don't
Black
get it
men, they
twisted. I'm
kind of
not saying
sloppy
that.
with it.
But white men be
Now
doing
around
it.
January, December, and March, black men is they about neck and neck
Hey,
because it's
Miss
Wait a minute,
cold
Liz,
wait a
I had a
outside. They don't
pizza
have nowhere to
man.
go.
Look,
They gonna, yo,
hey,
they
Miss
gonna do it right.
Liz, Miss Liz, I had a pizza man, yo.
They gonna
Used
handle
to
it right
deliver
then.
me pizza.
Yeah.
And he ended up being my headhunter for like 2 years. Pizza man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I
this don't
do
make
like
no sense.
Nigerian men. Now they can do it wonderful.
Yeah, but like for some reason, African men don't really, like to do head that much. Like there's some that do, some that don't. Like
Yeah, I
in
had
their
one that
culture,
did.
it's
Yeah,
really not. It's not really necessity to do.
yeah, but I had one that did, and he was good.
Ah!
I said, damn. Kamikaze? Let's read this comment. Considering the most of us are really good with our tongue game, my adult movie name is Clint Eat Good. Clint Eats Good. Like Clint Eastwood, y'all. Clint Eats Good.
That ain't. I don't know about that one. That was kind of a made up name. I think you just trying to tell yourself you good at what you do.
Wait, what? What you say?
That's a made up name now. You
Now,
put too much thought in that name.
Murder 100 said, what's your thoughts on Haitian men?
Aggressive.
They gonna put a spell. They gonna put a spell on the coochie. Go ahead, Angel.
They're aggressive.
Go ahead, Angel.
Haitian men, they are dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Like they are dangerous. Like they go too hard.
Uh-oh.
They tear you up.
Uh-oh.
Crazy. They don't know how to act.
They don't know how to. There you go, Nurse 59.
God damn, I'm learning something.
Yeah, they are
See,
They
this is
will.
what-
aggressive.
They
That's
will
the
break
first
your
thing I
walls
They
out.
won't
They will
control
break your
you.
walls out and think
See-
they're doing a wonderful
Yeah,
job.
Now hold on.
And
Now
then
hold
they
on.
will-
Hold on. Let me say something because we gotta get through the video too. So we got a lesson out of this. Now listen to this, gang. Now, fellas, now they all starting to come. Now they want questions. We got it over here for you. Now here's the thing. If you can't get on, if you can't
Thank you,
have a
Karma.
conversation around your woman like this without getting in your feelings, if you can't get a man that can't get in the conversation like this and let his woman feel free to say what she want to say, you don't need him then in your goddamn life.
You right,
Right, because my thing is,
told you.
because they are very aggressive. That's the first thing I said when you mentioned Haitians. Mind you, my daughter's father is Haitian. and he was very aggressive. So that's the reason why I say that. Plus, I know
Don't
a
mess
couple
with
people that have dated Haitian men. They are
Thank you for the
very
sub.
possessive and very
But here's the
aggressive.
thing, y'all. Let me say this though. Let me say
They
this.
don't
I
know
want
what
y'all
they're
to
doing.
listen
They will
what I-
break your walls out. I'm telling you, they will break your walls out. I
They
think
will
they're
break
doing an
you up.
excellent
They will
job.
go into your fallopian tube now. Say it, nerd.
They will. They
Uh-oh.
will knock them walls out.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna say something controversial real quick. Southern men are better than Midwest men in my book.
They like them Jamaicans.
Huh?
Large, in charge, last long. The men up north, they're more of short, medium size, talk too much, really act like more like they want to be more of the spoiled one than the females. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, that depends. Let me add a little bit to this, y'all. That depends. That goes both ways. Some men are more verbal. Verbal is good to me. I like a woman that's more talkative. If I got a quiet woman, I don't want her. I don't want no quiet ass girl. We having sex, just or not talk to me. Make me do it this way. Tell me to stop and do you this way, and then tell me to stop and do it that way. That's the art of sex. Otherwise, you just looking
That's
for yourself.
That's your art of sex.
right, but what if a man is too large though, MFB?
You want some
What if a
hollering,
man is
hooping, and
too
hollering,
large
right?
that-
Yeah,
No, I don't want the hooping and hollering.
Not the hooping
The hooping and hollering is not. This is what I'm saying. It's not the hooping
You
and
want her
hollering.
to, you want her to
I
tell you how
like
it
a woman
feels.
to talk to me.
Okay, you
But-
want somebody
but
to
what
tell
if-
you how it feels.
Yeah, talk dirty to me. That don't.
But
You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. I don't
I
like a
got you.
quiet
I
ass
got
woman
you.
that want to moan. No, you got to talk
I
to me.
got you.
That's gonna keep a man. So let me teach y'all ladies something.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
right
nothing
there.
wrong with that
There you go.
little
Stay right
communication
there.
there. Nothing wrong
Right
with
there,
that.
baby.
Right
Right
there.
there. You yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
choke
you.
me a
I
little
got
bit.
you.
Yeah.
I understood. I understand.
Just a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm gonna say this: a man
You
too
mother
large.
effer.
Look, a
You
man
gotta
that is
process
too
that.
When
large.
was you did it. Oh, hit that spot. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
here's the
Let me
thing,
say
ladies. I
something.
can't make this up. We kamikaze, put a one in the chat. Fellas, put a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth. You got to keep a man up. If you stop talking to him in a sex way, you like to be dominated too. Y'all like to be
You
dominated
don't
too.
really have to
So
do
Oh,
that.
I like.
domination.
I
Men,
certainly
though,
do.
Duff. Southern men.
There you
don't
go.
even have to
Murder
really
said the
talk
same
to.
thing. I'm with Murder. Murder said talking dirty helps me last longer.
Ain't
That's
nothing
But
wrong
it.
with
men
that.
from the South,
I
really, you
agree
don't even
with
have
you.
to
Ain't
do
nothing wrong
that.
with
They
that.
stay up for hours. Especially if they've been drinking. They stay up for hours.
But you don't know what these people be on. Some of these guys be on that.
the ham hocks, the chicken.
Keep it right there, baby.
It be the
That's
pork
right. Keep it
chops.
right there. Make it harder.
Keep it.
That
Yes.
be keeping them up for. I kid you not. I met a Southern dude a long time ago. I kid you not. He kept me up for 9 hours.
But Diamond, let me tell you something. Let me just say something.
It was insane.
Let me tell you the
He
man
was drunk,
game,
too.
right? Let me tell you the man
Drunk.
game. Now you can meet a man. Now you say, oh, he went all of this, he did all of this, that. I'm gonna give you the man game. Now some men do shit that y'all don't see. So he might be like, man, I'm finna get me something tonight, right? Kamikaze, put her one in the chat.
Let
Now,
me tell you, Dub.
he might
Some of these you got to be careful too, because some of these men are too freaky, too freaky. I had one that tried to put his foot down in me, and no, I don't do that.
Put his foot. See, I said that.
Toe fungus.
He tried to put his foot down my vagina.
Toe fungus. Athlete foot. Ugh. Men don't even keep their feet up.
So let me say this. I'm gonna say this. Women, you don't know what men do. Like say for instance, if I had ran into a woman, all right, and I wanted to goddamn perform, right? I want her. I'm finna knock her down. I'm finna eat the box for hours. 9 times out of 10, we thinking, okay, when a man get to knocking you down for real like that, you know what he thinking? She got some money. I'm finna go all the way in. So if I met her, right, and I said, damn, she got some money. Ooh, she finna cash out. Guess what we gonna do? We're gonna perform. Now you got a guy that's gonna perform like that, y'all. It's gonna be a homeless guy. Either a homeless guy is going to perform.
He gotta be broke. He gotta be homeless. The ones that are homosexuals, those be the ones that are break your couch. They will break your couch.
I can't make this shit up.
Radar for them.
So now Murder said, based on experience, one, a woman's favorite position. So now look, here's the thing. Either he's broke and he's trying to get into your house, so he's gonna perform. Either you have money and he wants some of that, so he's gonna perform. Now some
like
men
Superman,
think, okay, I'm gonna knock her all the way down, so he might pop him a Viagra and you might not know it.
I don't know it.
But what
You're not
is
gonna
it
know
about
if a man pops a Viagra, MFD.
I got a secret for that too.
No, I mean a first date. I'm talking about she's not gonna know that on the first date.
You better believe I will.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that men should.
No, you're not gonna
In
know.
the medical profession, I'm gonna know.
Like Angel said, you're not gonna know how he operates.
You want to
You
bet
don't know
I'm in
how
the medical?
he
I
operates.
was in the medical profession. I ought to know what I know about that body parts.
But my thing is though.
No, I think she would not. No, that's impossible, MFD, on that one.
You think so?
I think the only way you're going to find out if it's the second or third time after you have sex and you figure out the difference of what was going on.
Some of the guys I had, nope.
Okay.
I'll know. That's the way I do
it. If a man has, you see,
I will know, Angel. I will know.
Murder says, do women lose respect for a man if he eats her boom or her booty?
Yes.
Yes,
why
I
are
would.
you doing
Yes,
that?
I would.
Why are you doing that? Why is my
what the heck is wrong with you?
Of pleasement to you?
I don't want you.
That would throw me.
Who wants that? I don't want it.
I ain't never did it. I just saying, why are you interested in it? It would throw me completely off.
Wait a minute, how you agree with read what Murder said? For a man, if he eats her booty, if he eats her booty chain or her booty,
I would, because why would she kiss you after
do you
that?
lose respect?
Oh no.
Duh, why would she kiss you after that? That's it's like every day she'll look at you like you got booty mouth.
Hell no, Angel said you eat my booty too. I said, damn, you nasty.
I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's proper.
I don't mess with that.
That's the reason why I don't eat after people.
I don't want to get the snag. You try to get the snag,
That's a booty, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. You better not try it with me.
I believe you will let a nigga eat your booty though. You let it.
No, I ain't gonna let
you
him do
would,
that.
cause you try to answer that question the wrong way. No, you know better ask me that. I ain't no ass now.
I ain't gonna eat. I wouldn't do it.
I do some snag.
Y'all look like just like a man put his hand up in your booty.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
I do some snag, but I ain't doing the other thing. I said that.
Some men like to do both. Okay? And the problem is, if you don't tell a female you like doing stuff like that, and she find out after she done kissed you, me personally, I'd be ready to slap you. Once I find out you've been eating booty before I kiss, like, my thing is, let a female know before she kiss you in the mouth that you've been licking him.
A man is not gonna let you know he been eating no booty. Now,
I don't do kissing.
Kamikaze said he don't need no Viagra. I just need to take some Jamaican tonic on some and some ginseng, and then eat about a dozen oysters. 3 hours before my date.
What's up with
I'm going 7 hours knocking the bottom of it out.
You may have to run from him, yeah.
You gotta eat you some beans.
Yeah, Kamikaze, let me get you all the way right. The best thing to do to work that
I ain't
thing,
doing no kissing because I don't know where your mouth is.
get you.
That's what I'm saying.
Watch this,
Yeah,
y'all.
disgusting.
Kamikaze, you gotta just eat you some beans. Eat you some black eyed peas all the time. You gotta keep some lead in your pencil.
I'm not gonna
Protein,
even
keep
lie
that
to you.
lead
I'm
in your
gonna
pencil.
still
Just eat you some
stand
beans.
on. I'm gonna still stand on Southern men got better active in the bedroom than Northern men. And I don't know
So you
about
say the city, so you
Western
saying
men, and I
city
don't know
people
about
don't,
Eastern men. But
so
the
you saying
Midwest
city people
men
don't
is
do it
weak.
right.
These men up here don't know how to do nothing.
I
You go
like a
down
man
south,
from the
them men
ghetto.
be turning the whole bed upside down. You hear me?
Wait a
These
minute.
these men ain't
MLB
doing
said
nothing
she
but
like a
talking
man
and
from the ghetto.
done in
Talk to me
5
now.
minutes.
I like a
These
man
men up
from the
here
ghetto
ain't
because he
hitting on
raw
nothing.
and emphatic and he know what to do.
Yeah, we don't like
Hey,
them,
in the
but
chat, am
Murder.
I lying?
I said, damn.
In the
you
chat,
gotta be a
y'all,
grown
am I
man.
lying
You
about
can't be no
Midwest
little boy.
men?
We don't do
Am I
little
lying?
boys over here.
I said, damn.
Am I lying about Midwest men? A lot of Midwest men, I ain't gonna say all of them, but they can't perform. They can't. They can't without help. I'm not lying.
Hey man,
I think it's
I
the
don't know.
food. I believe it's the food. The reason why these men cannot perform right. I'm not lying.
I,
Like if you go down south, these men be knocking you down. Knocking you down.
Hold on, y'all.
These
Let's
men
get to
up
this
here
one. This is a
cannot
good one.
do.
I'm
This is
sorry,
a
I'll
good,
take one in the ghetto in a heartbeat.
this is a good one, y'all. Hold on. Because we going to, I'm going to get it all the way right now. I'm going to line you up. Now, this might sound, I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. Because y'all want the truth.
Pull my hair and just do
Do you
your
want the
thing.
truth? Do you want the truth, MFD?
Babe, you can't
Yeah.
tell all my secrets now if you going that
No, I ain't
far.
telling no secrets, babe.
Okay.
Now, I
All right.
can't tell you my secret, but I know a few little tricks now.
Mama said, my son Dove, you guys telling me a lot.
Oh, Lord. Now, mama, close your ears. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to teach y'all the game. Now, I could have sold it to you, but I ain't sell it. I ain't asking for cash out. Now, here's the thing.
Ears, man.
Now, he said, can a woman, hold on, y'all. Can a woman have an orgasm? Now, there's a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference.
There's a difference from an
I
orgasm.
talk after you.
There's a difference from an orgasm and a, right? Okay. So, can a woman
Can
have
a
an
woman have
orgasm?
orgasm?
Like humping an attractive man.
Nope. I used to do that in elementary. Come on now. You gonna bring back the old days. When we used to
What
dry
was the
hunt.
question? I didn't hear it.
Come on now.
Okay, he said, can a woman, hold on, Diamond. Can a woman, now there's a difference between, I'm going to take the hood way, busting a nut from having an orgasm. So,
Okay.
can a woman have an orgasm? So it's a difference. An orgasm, that stuff when y'all get shaking and shit, your legs, scratching and shit. Can a woman get to doing all of that after dry humping, or while dry humping an attractive man?
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so if you dry humping your woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just hypothetically saying,
Okay.
if you dry humping your woman,
Mm-hmm.
and she's on her menstrual cycle, right?
Okay, talk to him.
And she can't have sex at that moment, right?
She gonna get it off.
She gonna get it off.
But is it? But the question
is, especially if you
Hold on. Most men don't care about you being on your cycle now.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. It's a difference. We talking about an orgasm, not just sperm. An orgasm.
Right.
Most men don't even care about you being on your cycle.
So the answer is no.
No.
What do you? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Can a woman have an orgasm?
Some women can't.
Or
some women can.
What
some women
now?
can't. You're right.
No, I agree with Angel. She said some women can and some women can't.
Right.
But
some women can't even have multiple orgasms.
Right.
But can I say this though, Dove? Can I say this? Can I say this? Most men that are in relationships with females, they don't care about her being on her cycle. They gonna put that towel down. Okay.
I don't play that either. So
they don't put that towel down. They ain't finna say they're dry hump nothing. What? And you in a relationship, they is gonna put that towel down. They don't care about you being.
Yeah, some men nasty like that.
They sure
Yeah,
are.
okay,
Rub that
about-
all over me.
Yeah.
No, we I can wait.
I
If
don't
a
play
man-
that.
If a
I'm
man
playing.
wanna have sex with a woman on her cycle, he'll
He
go
trying to
cheat
get her
on.
pregnant. He trying
If
to
a
get her
man,
pregnant.
pay attention, y'all. This is some game. If you in love with a man and he want to have sex when you are on your menstrual cycle, he'll cheat on you.
How is that so?
He'll cheat on you.
No, because
He ain't no man.
All right.
If you with that man for 10 years, you're not gonna have sex with a woman when she on her period.
Nope.
If she acting,
Nope.
I don't think that a woman that is in a relationship with somebody should. I don't even think you should not wear, not do anything unprotected. I think you shouldn't do unprotected sex.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll wait.
I know you're not gonna.
No, it might have happened when you done had sex with a woman and she done came on her period. That's different. But now, if a man go, if he man
If
is
he
you like
can't
a woman,
control
now
himself.
women can have an accidentally be like, oh, I'm on my period, and you like, oh, shit. Now you like, then you stop, fellas. But if you
know about
end up,
that.
long as woman is on her period, and you like, oh, she only 2 days in, and you like, fuck that.
I don't want. Well, he ain't no. I don't play
My
that.
little African friend,
Nope.
I'm gonna put y'all in
If a
your
man is
business.
doing that, he's an addict.
What if you in the shower?
Exactly.
He's an addict.
He's a sex. Yeah.
He's an
He got a
addict.
problem.
Yeah,
So these are the signs that I'm trying to tell everybody. I'm giving you the game. If a man and murder, put a one in the chat if I'm right. Listen to me, y'all. Because these are the things I'm telling you now.
If he
If a
likes
man
to-
want to have sex, and take this shit in true value of what I'm telling you. Don't mean you got to side eye him or nothing, because you might be already invested in too far in the game with him, right?
I mean, he'll cheat on
But
you.
if a man want to have, and I don't care, 20, 10 years, you got to invest it. If a man want to have sex with you and he cannot wait until you get off your period, that means that man will cheat on you. That's just my opinion.
He got a problem. Let's put it out there.
And it's coming from a man, and I'm not trying to brag.
He's an addict.
I've never been hard for me to be with an attractive woman. I know. So if I can be with an attractive woman and I can wait, why that man can't wait? The other man can't wait.
Okay, babe.
I think men could if they
got
have
a problem
self-restraint.
then. He got a problem.
But
He's a
some men
sexual
just
addict.
don't care. I'm just saying, some men really don't care.
Right? Just like, for instance, that interview that TJ did about Jaguar Wright, right?
Okay.
TJ said that Jaguar went down on her when she was on her period. That's nasty as fuck.
That's nasty
woman
as
is doing
hell.
that and she know you on your period.
That's
nasty. But some women
That's
is
nasty.
freaky
Some
like
women
that.
freaky
I'm
like
not
that.
gonna put my mouth
Yeah.
on. Hell no. Hell
Yeah,
no.
that's
Now,
nasty.
can a man ejaculate? Thank you, murder.
Because some women is nasty like that.
Can man ejaculate from dry humping on a woman? Yes.
Yeah, they can.
Because I used to just go to the school dance.
dance.
When I used to back, because we come from the, my era, Diamond, you still a Rudy Poo. You still, you don't know nothing yet. So back in my days,
How you know what Diamond don't
because
know?
y'all didn't have, don't nobody
Tell her
slow
what
dance
she
in the
don't
club
know.
no more. This is what I'm
How you
saying,
know?
y'all.
How you
okay.
know that?
No, you know what I'm talking about, MFD.
When you
What you talking
grinding on the
about?
and he ejaculate while in the middle of a slow song.
Yeah, because see, back in my days, we had slow songs. They'll play 2 songs, then they play the slow song. They'll play 2 songs, then they play the slow song. You can't go to no club where they play no slow song unless you're going up to a 50-something older. So back in my days, I used to just want to go to the high school dance when that song "Doing the Butt" came out. Doing the butt. I was first one on the dance floor because I was gonna knock me down one.
Oh my God.
Sure was.
Oh, well,
I was one of them guys. I could
very
ejaculate just by
sensitive.
dancing with you.
You
so
You
good.
very sexual. You are very sexual.
So
That is
good.
embarrassing. So you mean to tell me you went home after being in the club
and y'all
dancing?
go to the park or whatever, and y'all kissing and touching and all of that, but y'all can't have sex at that time. He might can ejaculate, but you ain't on your period. You ain't start your womanhood yet. But here's this man, well, teenager, ejaculated, and so I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
I ain't trying
But
to.
see, I was so crucial. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I didn't hit you in high school and I got a chance to dance with you and ejaculate on you, and you didn't know that I ejaculated, I wasn't gonna mess with you no more. I was like, shit, I already had her.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
scandalous. I probably would have wanted to date you. But see, that's how my mind thought back then. If I could slow
But
dance
is
with you,
it
get the
wrong?
grinding on you, and then I knock
But
one
is
down, yeah, I don't even
But,
want to deal with you no
Dub,
more.
let me
I'll be
ask
like,
you
Well,
this
we
that's
question.
listening
If
to
you
a
are
wild one
married,
here for
The one
Dub, let
day
me
this
ask
one
you
here
this
was
question.
wild.
Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question real quick. Dub, if you are married, isn't there certain things you would do with your wife that you would not do with your girlfriend? Am I lying?
you gonna die laughing.
go ahead. What happened?
You know when you were
I
a kid, when you become a teenager, right? You like 12, 13 years old, right? And you got your little crush, and when y'all went to the park, he already started his no harm to you. But you ain't no woman yet. Y'all hugging, touching each other, you know.
Yeah, what happened?
Mhm. So I'm saying teenagers at the age of 12,
Right. So he popped one. So he popped one
they
off.
can pop one off.
He didn't
Yeah,
deal with you no more after that, did he?
he had girls.
Yeah. See, that's how you already let him get it down. He was like, yeah, he was thinking like I was thinking. I said, damn. That's
So
what.
I see where you coming back.
Yeah,
They can start at the age of 12. The boys, they can start early before some of the girls. Some girls start their menstrual cycle at the age of 11.
Now, Jimmy said, look, see, I gotta feel that wet, dry humping, rub burns. But so he'll get a fifi, y'all. Nothing against you, Jimmy. So, Jimmy, would you do the fifi, or would you go the old fashioned way and use the hand? Cause now listen, y'all, here's the difference. Now, Jimmy White said that he liked the wet. Now pay attention. He wanted wet. He don't want no dry humping. So I'm thinking that he might deal with a fifi.
Mama said.
I think it's nothing wrong with a man having a fifi. I'm sorry. I believe
So
that
if
there's
a man,
nothing
so
wrong with a man
what
having
would
a
you think about
silicone
Jimmy?
woman at
Jimmy
home.
just came in the chat. Jimmy said he needed wet. He don't want to do no dry humping. Is this the sign of a cheater?
Shit, I gotta.
That's
Yep.
his preference.
It's his preference, but let me say this though. I think that it's nothing wrong with a man having a silicone pocket pussy at the house, or a vagina that looks like a woman in the house, or a blow up doll in the house. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, because if you always working and he always working, and you might not be able to do what you want to do with him, and he at home, he messing with the toys. He ain't messing with nobody else. So what's really the problem?
Murder. I like murder. Said I last longer with a condom on.
Cause he ain't gonna catch nothing.
Murder say if it's too wet, he finna goddamn do his thing.
Hey, ladies, in the audience, am I lying? Would you be upset if you found out your man had a sex toy? Would you be upset?
If your man had a sex
you
toy,
agree with me that it should not be a problem if your man has a sex toy.
Yeah.
she said, would you be mad basically if I had a sex toy?
If you had a
If a
sex
man has a sex toy,
Yeah, like what I mean?
If he
depending
uses
on what
it,
sex toy it is, right? But what if it's
If
a
he gonna
silicone
use it on
woman?
me,
You got.
What if it's a
the man got a
silicone
woman,
woman?
he don't need no sex toy.
But if you
No.
ain't around all the time, and
But
maybe
some
you a
men is
nurse or
different.
something,
I
and you're
feel what
working.
you're saying, Diamond. Some men are different. Some men that come in with a dowel, all type.
that's where I get.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Mm.
Would you be mad if he has a
Hell no,
dog?
Angel.
I worked the 12 shift.
Hell no.
I
Hell no,
worked 12 shift,
wrong with
and
that,
he
bro?
didn't need
Like,
no
if a
sex
man got-
toy.
What I need a whole coot. They don't the only toy they got for a man, for real, is
The barb, the
is
dowel.
the dog, the thing, the fake coochie thing.
Oh, no.
No, there's
Like, if
this
he
No.
got that,
a
what is he doing with that? That
motorized
looks
thing
weird
that
for
got.
a man to do that.
But if he's saying
There
No,
is a
I worked the
motorized
12-hour
thing
shift,
that
and he
just
didn't need
came
no
out
toy.
that is
he
just like
know
a
if he ain't
female.
got no woman or met no woman, he felt lonely. I can see why he bought him a sex toy. He could buy him the beautiful
Right.
down.
Yeah, but if he's in a relationship, so let's
But if
rephrase.
he in a relationship,
Okay,
Ain't
in
that
a
all right?
relationship.
Yeah, I think that would mess up your relationship.
yeah.
Of course
I
it
don't
would,
think
because
so.
he be
I think that's
too in tune with the toy.
insecurity. If you feel like if
You
I'm
just
in a
can't do that to
situation with
every girl.
somebody,
You got me.
No,
if
no.
you have a
No, I don't
sex
believe in
doll,
that.
I'm not gonna be mad
I don't
about
either.
that because
Let's hear what Diamond got to say. Go ahead, what you say, Diamond. We're gonna play the clip. After this, say what you have to say, because we need to get an overstanding on what you're saying.
Okay.
Because it
All
sounds
I'm
weird.
saying is this: if you're in a marriage, right, and
Mhm.
you are always working, or he's always working, if y'all have sex toys to use, if y'all horny and that man ain't home or she ain't at home, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see that's
No, but
not
see,
really,
you're
to me,
not.
it's not cheating.
All right, can I say something?
I don't believe in that. No.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now let me get it right, because there's a lesson to be learned. Now, for a man, if my woman had a sex toy, but we was intimate with that sex toy, right? So say for instance, I want to bring a dildo and, just satisfy her, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we got toys. Okay. Those toys are in the house because me and her share those toys together. So I can automatically expect, if I'm not home, that she might use those toys, right? Okay, but the only toys are there are to satisfy my woman, because my woman wants to be, I'm satisfying her with those things. So when I leave, I can't get mad, because 9 times out of they're there. Okay, but to me, I wouldn't have no woman vagina in the house, because my woman got one. So there's no need for me to have a fake vagina in the house. You see what I'm saying?
What if you get blue balls?
And all the time.
So what do you say?
But what if you end
If
up
the
getting
man
blue
got a
balls?
fifi in the house, what does it look like a man have? Tell me,
Man will cut
what
him
would a
up
woman look
if
like?
he got a
Toys
fifi
they
in the house.
But they
Right.
lady, you don't know. That's
Right, Diamond, what does it look like you having? So
He'll
you,
get cut
let
up.
me ask you
That's
this:
what
do you
he'll
get
do.
turned on, Diamond? So you mean to tell me you will get turned on if mute your mic real quick, because it's getting an echo. You would get, and check this out, y'all. I'm finna do it all type of ways. So we need to figure out what type of person Diamond is. So let me say this, y'all, because I'm gonna give y'all a picture. So Diamond, you would get turned on if y'all had toys and your man had a female coochie. So y'all having sex. Y'all having sex. You and your boyfriend having sex with the toys y'all got, and then he got a female coochie. So instead of hitting you, he gonna say, "Hold on, real quick. Let me stick my ding-a-ling in the female coochie while you just watch." What the hell is going on here?
Actually, I believe that, and you
Would
don't
that
wanna know
turn
what
you
I believe,
on? Let me
because
ask you a
I'm
question.
a little different than
Would
you.
that turn
Okay,
you
what
on,
think?
Diamond? If you had
No, it ain't about turning me on, but what I'm saying is,
no. Look,
some
let me just
women-
keep going, because
you
I'm gonna
wanna
do you all
answer?
type of ways. Let me ask you
You
a
want
question.
to answer?
Would it
You wanna
turn you
answer?
on if you saying that? Because what you saying is contradicting yourself. So you telling
Not
me
really.
would you get your man a fake vagina and you got and a dildo for you, but when y'all having sex, he can use the dildo on you because you are like that, right? Let me ask you a question. Let me put it to you like this.
don't really.
Hold on, let me say this, Donna. Just answer this piece so we can know. If I had a dildo, like if we was having sex, and I used the dildo on you, you wouldn't think that was weird, right?
No. I think
Okay.
that any man would.
So do you think it's weird? Do you think it's weird?
Women that use.
Let me say this, Diamond. Let me ask one more piece so we can move on. So do you think it's weird that we having sex and then all of us say, hold on real quick, let me put my ding-a-ling in this TV?
No.
What?
No, because hell, I might be tired. Shit. I might
Oh,
go sleep.
wow.
You still hurt. I ain't knocked yourself out.
I see where Diamond going.
No, you don't, Angel. Don't. You can't.
Because
Knock yourself out.
She said tired.
She would expect her man to, you know.
If I'm tired, I just let him have his way.
We just
I
started.
just lay there and
started.
let
This
him
ain't about no tired, Diamond. You just started to have sex.
But you know also that I'm bisexual. So I dealt with.
So you would want to watch him hump a
dealt
Fifi.
with them both at the same time as well.
And I don't
So
get no
it's
enjoyment
just
out of
like
that.
the same thing.
Hmm?
It's like the same thing. You talking about
What's
him
like
having
the same
a
thing?
pocket
We need to
pussy or a woman vagina next to you. I've had men and women at the same time.
Oh,
Wow,
I
so that's
get
the freaky side. Okay.
I'm just saying, if you have never experienced that,
but it's
that's
different
probably
than seeing
why you-
another woman. But I'm talking about a Fifi gang. He's sitting there
No, I
imagining.
wouldn't want
It's a
mine.
toy.
I wouldn't want my guy to have a Fifi. He'll be put
It's
out.
not. It's
He'll be put out the house.
I don't see it in any
Or some
issue
women
because right. I feel like it's not a problem because it's really just making sure that because if he don't use his thing, he don't release, he
Oh,
can
I'm
hurt
gonna
his
make sure he
prostate.
uses
I
his
keep
thing.
saying
I'm gonna make
that
sure he uses
prostate
it,
can
but he
end
don't
up
need no
having
fake Fifi.
issues.
Now, Murder said women can't even handle a man watching porn without getting jealous. A female will get a man killed.
I don't get jealous
A
of a porn. I
Fifi would
watch
get a
porn
man
more
put
than
out the
probably
house
you
and cut up.
Your man gonna use the Fifi.
But you know,
Oh, I understand what Diamond said.
I'll make sure he uses things. He won't have to use no Fifi.
Well, the problem is
understand your man,
if he's
uses
went 2 years, MFD, if he's went 2 years, just like the dude I'm talking to, right? Just example, right? His prostate could end up getting a severe. He will have issues
But that's
later
his
on in
fault,
life
time, and he
by
needs to
not
use it.
releasing. And if you're not around, like I'm not around, I'm all the way up here in the Midwest, and he in the South. And
But
he's
that's
not
his
using
fault. He needs to
anything.
use his. He needs to get on that plane. Whatever he needs to do.
No, he don't. No, he don't. He need to go find it. And I'll even order them an effort for him. I sure would.
Oh my Lord.
Kamikaze
Okay.
said, she talking about throwing him effort out the house if she catches him with a pocket coochie.
I'm saying, I think that men should have them. I'm sorry. Because
All right, let's
No,
roll the clip.
no.
Let's roll the clip.
It says
He won't be in my
it says a
category.
lot of stress from men. And women, they're selfish. A lot of women are selfish. They're naturally selfish, where they don't think that, hey, men got high sex drive. Some do, and some don't. But the ones that do have high sex drive, you wonder why you got all these side chicks on the side, is because you can't fulfill everything that man needs. And he might tell you do, but realistically you don't.
But that ain't our job to fulfill all his needs all the time.
Toys that can substitute him from his
Well, let him go
that he
on.
has.
I can find another one.
I agree with MFD because, for one, he shouldn't be lying to you. Because if I'm gonna choose a woman to be my woman, I'm gonna be able to.
He gonna be
express everything that I need.
Not really
from
lying if he has a higher sex drive than he's willing to admit.
Bye, boy. Bye. Bye, child. Bye.
If he has like Sagittarius are freaks. They have high sex drives usually, right? A woman
that's a lie.
A majority of them. I'm not saying all.
That's
but
a lie.
Well, I can tame him. I can tame him.
High sex drives, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie. You want me to tell you why that's a lie? Now I believe in ancestors, but when it comes to the Sagittarius, Scorpios, I've met people in all zodiacs That doesn't have nothing to do with a person's sex drive.
But that's women. I'm talking about males.
I'm talking about
males.
no, I'm not. It ain't got nothing to
No,
do with
I
it.
don't think so.
That
That
month
don't got
that you
nothing to
was
do with the
born in have to
zodiac
do with your
sign.
sex drive.
That's your
I've
experience, right?
met a
Men might
Capricorn
say,
or a Virgo with a more sex drive than a damn Scorpio.
Okay.
It
That's
all
what they say.
depends on the
Scorpios are the
individual.
biggest freaks. Stop it, gang.
But
A freak
having
is a
a
freak. It
high
don't matter.
sex drive and not letting your partner know that you have a high sex drive like that, they can minimize it and say, oh, I don't need it all the time, and they really do need it all the time. That is a problem. I feel like you said, communication, right? If a person communicates with you on a regular basis that you're talking to, they'll let you know, hey, I'm having more urges than normal, or I'm watching more porn when you ain't around. Like, if they could tell you that honestly and you not get mad, a lot of females get mad over stupid stuff like that. Like, to me,
I agree with
watching
you on
porn
that.
is not a problem.
But it
You know
also
what I'm
depends
saying?
on the person that you're with and the way that he carries himself.
Exactly. If you don't know that person, you gotta have good communication with that
Good
person
communication.
before you go taking your clothes off.
Right. That's like with Angel. With me and Angel's
Not everybody
relationship,
think like that, MFG.
if I got to get jealous off of
But
her
you know,
expressing herself, she don't need to be with me.
if they got all this sex drive and this and they want all this and that, and y'all not communicating and it's just not working, then you gotta walk away.
I feel like women shouldn't just hop straight up on a man fast.
I agree with you. They need to
But
take
a
their
lot
time
of
to get to
women
know each
will
other.
just hop on a man within the first 24 hours, 48 hours of knowing them and not understanding what's wrong with them. They don't even ask their
Exactly,
middle
because
name.
I
They
agree
my
with you.
chart. They don't care to look at all that information. They don't want to know how many baby mamas they got, or even if
I
they're going to
agree
lie
with
and
you.
say they don't have any kids, because there's a lot of men that say they don't have kids that actually do have kids. There's
I
certain
agree
things
with
that women should look out for, but the shacking thing is the number one problem in this world. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah, I
real.
agree with you.
And then the women just having unprotected sex with men because they like them,
They don't even
and then they
care.
wonder why they end up catching something they can't get rid
Well,
of. So
we've had this conversation. Mute your mic. We had this conversation a couple of times, everybody on this platform.
It's a
And I think
drive-through
when it
relationship.
comes
It's
to
like
the
a
shacking
drive-through.
situation, I think that's a gamble. Sometimes you can shack with somebody and then get married later, but y'all started shacking first, and y'all got to know each other from shacking, and then he married you.
yeah, I don't think that is okay.
I'm saying that works both ways because Diamond is saying she don't believe that if she in shacking before marriage. Now
Well, what's wrong with that?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but this
That's
is what
her
I'm saying.
belief, and there's nothing wrong with what she believes in. But I'm just saying it still starts from the beginning. Communication. You just can't jump and go get in bed with somebody and you don't even know who that person is.
It gotta take.
But my thing is too, especially if you got kids as a woman and you got kids in your home, and the first thing I'm gonna keep it a
and you
buck.
bringing that
I've
man
met a
home.
lot of females that do that bring men in their homes because they lonely or they need somebody to provide, not even doing a proper background check on that man, and they bring that man into the house with their children, not knowing who that person is, and then you looking at the sexual part, but you're putting your kids in danger. In the same
That's true.
I'm saying when you're dating, I feel like you should court outside your home. You know
Me
what I'm
too.
saying?
I agree.
But if you
I
got
agree.
kids, especially if you keep hopping from man to man and having kids out of wedlock, I know a girl right now that has 8 baby daddies and 10 kids. That is ridiculous.
That is.
But that's because
It's a drive-through relationship.
her lonely. She's lonely, and it's all about her. She didn't think about those kids because if she wouldn't have had so many baby daddies. You can't say, "Oh, this didn't work. This didn't work."
Well, you just can't blame her. You also got to blame the man because the man is thinking like, if he got that many kids, why is he still ejaculating in her? Either she got some
I
super
agree
good.
on both. I agree with both of you. I agree with both of you because a man should get to know that woman too.
Or if a man got too many kids, if he got like my baby father, 20 kids. 20 kids.
Wow.
But if you
Right.
just find later, then you got 5 years, this is something wrong with him.
They
Something
don't
wrong
want
with
to get
him.
to know
Yeah,
each
and
other
I feel like
anymore
that
these days. They just want to hop in bed with each other now.
they always talk about that living girlfriend, living boyfriend stuff, and you
It
see
ain't
these
gonna
men
work.
wanting to claim these kids as their own, and sometimes they're too possessive.
Well, they're not looking in the right places, and that's why they run into these situations because they're not looking at the right places for people. You know.
Sometimes but you hear me, MFD. It's dangerous to do that when you got a lot of kids because you don't know if this man a pedo, you don't know his history, if he's violent, you don't know his
That's true.
upbringing with his family. He could have had a real bad childhood, and you bringing this man in because he looked good around your kids. I'm sorry,
That's true. That's true.
that is what really get me. And you could be a sexual person all day long, but if you can't take your kids out the situation first and get to know that person and do a proper I do background checks, especially now my kids are grown. I ain't never brought dudes around my kids like that. I ain't never brought no men shacking up in my crib, laid
Me
up,
either.
none of that, because I just feel like it's too dangerous to do that. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
It is.
But these
Let me
It
read
is.
these
I'm
two comments,
saying,
Diamond. Diamond, let
all
me
right.
read these two comments, and then I'm
Too
gonna
many
go.
drive-through relationships now, where people coming up missing and children being messed with, all kind of crazy stuff going on now because of drive-through relationships.
Mm-hmm. This comment says by murder. I'm gonna read these next two comments because these stood out to me. If someone catches a STD during sexual activities, y'all. If someone catches a STD during sexual activities, someone has recently indulged in homosexual activity. Now that one's kind of deep.
I don't know about that, but why are you
Well,
having
it's
unprotected
something that
sex
we
with
might need to
somebody you
keep
just met?
in your resume.
Why are you having unprotected sex with somebody you just met anyway?
That's true, but
Ask
I'm
yourself
just
that
saying for
question.
people that might have had made that accident and still said, so, and this one right here. Also, you sleep with a lot of people's, okay. Also, you sleep with a lot of people. Their energy is still on you until you get a spiritual cleansing. Trauma, negative energy carries a lot of weight that passes on to you.
That's true. I believe
I
in
believe
soul
that too.
ties.
I believe that.
Okay,
Me
Kamikaze.
too. I believe in soul ties.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to step away and leave for this evening. I'm about to smoke and lay down. I'm exhausted, and I got to be up early in the morning. Thank you for coming through, Kamikaze. Much love to you. At Nurse 59, you can get my information from Dub. Or if you wrote down my email, just get a hold of me, and I'll contact you as soon as I hear from you. Either way.
Hey, Dove, this is the first time I have been on live and not left because I was tired, stressed, or whatever. This is the first time I've stayed on live the full ride. And I want to say this. I feel like everybody has their own lives to live. How you live it is up to you. I say strap up if you're going to be dating or sleeping around with people. I feel like that you need to really pay attention to what men say out their mouth and what women say out their mouth, because that'll tell you a lot about them.
True.
All right, so I just want to put that out there.
And I think that can be good or bad. I think before you step into a relationship, or if when you get back on the dating scene after, because a lot of us notice that. I mean, I've been in relationships. I've been in love probably 2 to 3 times. One I don't really know, but I'm just saying I've been in relationships, and it takes a while to heal. Don't think that when you with someone it's going to be over in a year or two. I'm mentoring to my cousin now. He's been in a relationship, and it takes a while to get someone out of your system. I don't care what you say. When you sit up there and you got a friend say, "Oh, that's over," all right, and I'm good. It's shit, and it's only been a year, and they was together for 6 or 7 years. That's a lie. It takes you at least about 2 years to a year and a half,
Especially if you
depending
really
on
love that person.
that person.
Mhm.
So, but you do heal.
It's just like a funeral.
Right. So when you go through that healing process, when you go through it, you will become stronger. So when you walk into that next relationship, or that you're going to become at a point, you're going to become to a point where you're going to be like, oh, I don't even think about that person, but you're not in a relationship. So you have to test, you have to be open, which is, so that's how you find out. How I became more, I don't want to say dominant in my relationship, or what I say go. When I was scarred by a woman, what built me up was when I was healed, I would speak my mind. If I didn't like what I thought, well, you don't like me, you don't accept me, then I'm gone. And that's when people came in my life and they stayed with me for a long time because they knew what type of person I was before they got with me. I didn't hide anything. If I didn't like this, that's not what I'm rocking with. And that's why women tended to lean towards me and wanted to know more about me, because I didn't sugarcoat it. And that's what makes your relationships last longer in life, because some things you start accepting, and when you don't really want to accept it because of your needs and your wants and your desires. Sometimes you have to just be like, if you coming into that healing process, know that when you stepping into another process, that you go hard on the motherfucker. You gotta go hard on the motherfucker. And that's how you gonna find out if a person is gonna tolerate your shit. You gotta go hard. You can't go out of a relationship and start healing and get soft again. No, you gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. It's not gonna be hard. When you don't like it, you don't like it, and you express it. And a woman that's gonna know that you keeping it real, she's gonna accept you for that. So then your stuff is more open.
Right. Can I ask you a question there real quick?
Sure.
If a woman meets a man and he absolutely has nothing, and she has a lot,
Mm-hmm.
is it okay for her to say I pass, or do you think that she should still give that person a conversation to see where it would go? Is it wrong for her to say I want better, or is it wrong to not give that person the opportunity to show his potential?
You know what? And you wouldn't believe me if I told you this. You talking to a real one, gang. I got the gift of gab. I'm gonna tell you for real. I think, and I'm, a hater would actually say nah. But you talking to a person that a genuine man that know genuine men, that there are genuine men that don't have anything. It's some men that don't have anything and they got good ass values, and that you should give a chance, women. It shouldn't always be that this man should be the provider, because a woman can pass up the best man in her life. He may not have anything, but he might respect the woman, have certain values, and be down on his feet. But when given that opportunity to get on his feet, he may be the best man that you ever had in your life. So, but that also depends where you find him at. Where do you find those intelligent men? Like I tell my cousin, my cousin in California, he's getting out of a relationship. He's still hurt, but he's healing. And I try to, we two different guys, because I talk to him all the time, and his mama, which we're not biological cousins, but we went from elementary school all the way up to high school, and everybody thought we were brothers because we looked so similar, and we still click tight as we're grown. But his mama used to always say, I wish he was like you. You know what I'm saying? Because he always got caught up with girls. And I didn't get caught up into girls until I left California. And I was more like a loner then. I was hurt. And then I met a girl and I fell in love. But it was hard for me to fall in love because I was a star athlete. And it was just like, I didn't care about women like that. But at the end of it is, I used to tell him, I was like, bro, you need to get out and heal, bro. You got to step out. And he's in that stage to where, man, it ain't no girls out here. You're a liar. It is girl. You can find a girl, Go to black poetry places like that. Go to where I'm that type of person. I'm real eccentric. So if I'm gonna look for a relationship from a woman, I'm gonna find me a conscious woman. I'm not just gonna go find. It's what you choose in a man. So if I want to go find somebody that's conscious like the sun, I'm gonna go to black poetry. Somewhere I can find an eccentric man, somebody or eccentric woman. I'm talking for the women. I'm talking for men. I'm just saying women. Go to a place like that where you find a man that can sit down and teach you some knowledge. Not the thug on the corner and all that. Go to a place where it's some laid back, incense burning candles, people reading poetry, they having a good time. You might meet you a beautiful woman with some dreadlocks. Women, you might meet you you meeting somebody that's trying to teach you something. More or less than guessing, because I don't like to guess nothing. You know what I'm saying? I like to have mind sex with a person because I'm more of a mental person. I like to talk. I don't just like, okay, you just gonna lay me down and have sex with me. No, sex and it will last longer when you secure. You don't have the other thoughts in your head like, what could this person be doing? What is this person like? It's all about where you're finding the person at. It just can't be somebody, but to answer your question, not to tarry too long about it, I just truly think that I think every man deserves a chance, but you just have to really feel him out. You know, you just can't say just because he's broke that he's not going to be worth shit. And someone always, needs a lift up. And
I
they
feel
can be
like
the best person in the fight.
I feel like that's what they do with women though. A lot of men that have a lot of money, they flaunt their money to lure women, and that could be a good or a bad thing.
Right. Yeah, because I got a friend, a very close friend, and Angel was there. We visit a lot often, and I saw another side of his woman. And this was sad. And I love her. She's like my sister. We tight as hell today. But it was a side of her that I thought was very, very disrespectful, if I may say, because my friend was a big baller, getting money. And when they moved from Indianapolis to Georgia, and now they stay in Phoenix, he wasn't the same guy. He's a chef. He wasn't the same big money dude. I remember she didn't have nothing, and he was balling out of control. But now they're in a different state. He's not that same guy, and now she's the breadwinner. And when she was the breadwinner, she's sitting there and they drinking, and she really disrespecting my homie. I can do better than this. He ain't working and all of this and this and I'm like saying to myself, like, girl, you don't remember who this nigga is? Who he was? And then why are you saying this to me? Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, am I supposed to disrespect my homie? Are you shooting at me? Are you cracking on me because she made a comment like, I done mess with girls too? I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah, oh my.
I'm like, what you talking about? Are you making a pass at me? But why are you doing this to this dude when this is a getting money ass nigga? He just not hustling no more.
He's a good man too.
He a good man. He not selling drugs no more. And now since you're making the money now and it's harder for him to find a job, you doing him all type of ways and you talking to his homie like this?
Honestly, I feel like a man that's been
Let me say this. It was, hold on, let me say this. It is so disrespectful because what if I was the type of guy?
Saying, fuck your
Like,
homie.
yeah, I mean, you can do better and do all of that type of shit. That was so wrong. And the realest thing about it, I told her I couldn't do it. I told her, as Angel, in front of him.
Yeah.
I said, man, why you doing this to my homeboy, man?
Why you going?
You coming, you going hard. I said, you done forgot who he is?
And then Dove had to go at
And he was so humble with her.
Don't let her sit there and do you like that, bro.
He was so humble with her.
Talk to you
A
like
whole different person than I knew when he was in the street. He was like, well, Shanae,
He
you
was
know,
quiet.
he was quiet.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Some men, because you know, when she was down, he had her. So y'all, you gotta realize
She's a good woman too.
when you make a commitment
good
to a
woman, but
person,
it was just the time where she
it was
just
a
passed
hardship.
out.
It was like they was having hardships.
Yeah.
Right,
And
but
no
I'm
matter
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If a man used to hustle, he can sell anything. And
No,
I
she
look at
loved
when
it.
men be
She
out
loved it to death. It's just she made the wrong
yes,
decision to do that.
and that's my homegirl. I love her to this day.
Yeah.
Anytime we in
doing
Phoenix, they
something like
open
that,
doors.
Absolutely.
to give
She
her
was
something to
drinking,
do.
you know, she was drinking, got in her feelings.
Mhm.
I love her today. So Sheree, if you hear me today, you know I love you. And
Sharia.
Sharia, and here's the thing. Always remember when you make a commitment, you 4 or 5 years in, and you remember when your ass was down and that man had your motherfucking back, or the vice versa. You in that relationship for a reason. Life got ups and downs. When it get worse, that's when you really need to be pulling together. So that's when you really need to be pulling together, and
Okay,
y'all need to
Carl.
be getting on y'all knees together and praying. Okay,
Sometimes
that's it.
people outgrow each other too, Dub. Some people just fall out of love with each other and think
Yeah,
they
some
change.
people do, but when you know the struggle, especially females, let me put it that way. If the man was a up at one time and you didn't have to want for nothing, and he fall down, and now you start thinking like, why? Because he spoiled you for so long, and now you have to pick up the bills because he can't do it, and you start getting selfish. Just
But she
remember,
probably was
y'all.
already immature. She probably was already an immature person from the get go because you supposed to age and season with that relationship, right?
And it was probably her looks that got her as far as she's at right now anyway.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, say that again.
It was probably her looks that got her where she's at in the first place.
And she's supposed to age and season with the relationship. If she wasn't doing that from the get go, she wasn't for him no way. It doesn't matter. When you in a relationship for 5 to 6 years, you age and season with that relationship, right? You go through ups and downs, right? Through the relationship, right? Everybody changes. Your feelings
Right.
change, your body
And
changes, everything.
right, and let me say this too. She probably already cheating on dude.
Exactly.
She probably
So
already mentally gone from
she
him.
probably
But
she checked out, and he didn't notice it. The signs were there, but he wasn't paying attention to the signs. They were there. You just don't, after 5 or 6 years of a relationship, call it quits. It was signs along the way. And, like I said, he didn't see it, but she was doing her thing. She
right, and
checked
what
out.
Dub was
That's what I
saying
said.
about dude
I
was
agree.
completely wrong for what he did, what she was doing to him. He right. She was wrong for how he was treating his homeboy. But the problem is, if she's already been entitled her entire life, as an adult, she looked good, she's been always getting her way, and then he falls off, she's already mentally checked out. She's probably already got a couple dudes on standby
On the
or
side.
already talking to that's doing the things she won't. So
Exactly.
she's demoted him in her mental, because she like, man, why am I still dealing with you when I got 2 or 3 other dudes doing exactly what you used to do and more? I'm just tolerating you. And
And
that
she ain't the
is a
long haul
problem
girl.
for
She not the
him.
type of girl
He
that's
ain't
she not the long haul girl.
right,
She not that
exactly. She
type of
a
girl.
seasonal chick. She a seasonal chick. But he trying to
Exactly.
wife up a seasonal chick. And I'm
She ain't
saying
no
he
wifey.
do need
She ain't no wifey material.
right, and he has to wake up and understand she's not wifey material. She's
And he's
a
more
seasonal
worthy.
chick.
He has to realize
Yep.
I'm worth it.
Yep.
I'm worth it.
Yep. I met a few females just like that. They pretty, and it gets to their head. They deal with dudes for what they can do for them, and once they
What they
check
can
out
get
and they
out of
stop
it.
doing what
Yep.
they supposed to do, they find them some more dudes that do exactly what
Exactly.
they
They
do
be
and
looking
more.
elsewhere where you thinking
Wow.
they with you. Yep. They have an eye. You watch their eyes, how they pan in the room or looking elsewhere while you sitting there working your butt off, and time you mess up and you don't lost your job and you laid off. she looking elsewhere, like I ain't gonna be putting up with this. I don't feel I gotta put up with this. I can go find me somebody else, and that's what she was doing. And he didn't notice the cracks. He sound like a decent human being. He sound like, he loves very hard and deep.
He did.
And the only way he gonna get himself picked up off that ground is to know that he is worthy. He don't got to go look for nobody, because they gonna know who he is when he shines. Get himself together, get him some clothes, get his hair done, study, do something
Hell of a chef. He's a hell of a chef.
He's very
Oh yeah. A woman gonna gravitate to him. He gotta pick himself back up and know that he's worthy.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll get somebody. He ain't gotta look for him.
And honestly, it's gonna when he do find that female that actually is meant for him, he's gonna leave her anyway. Like a female's gonna come along while he outside somewhere, and it's gonna spark his attention. He's gonna leave that girl alone.
He sure is. He gonna forget about her.
Right now he's focused because that girl got him by the vagina. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And them looks. But
thank
once
you,
a female
Carmen.
comes around,
Thank you for subbing up. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Mike. I mean, I think this. We didn't even do this video. So we back at it again like we used to be, Diamond. And I think I want to go through this clip, gang. We're gonna do this.
We should do a part 2.
We got Wednesday. We going back to what we did last week, so we back on track. Like again,
Right.
y'all, it's all about educating people. We run up numbers when we do this. This ain't no. But I just like where I'm at right now. I'm back to where I like to be, and it doesn't matter as long as we can touch a couple people, y'all. This ain't what's trending right now, but we are the trend. If people catch on, like we got Carmel for Dawn. Thank you for coming. People tapping in because again, we know people have relationship problems and they need answers even in the middle of the night. And us sharing this and doing this, it doesn't matter, but we're reaching somebody. You know what I'm saying? So we displayed a lot of signs that we need to people could be paying attention to, and you getting both sides. I'm gonna play the clip, you guys, and let's see what else she has to say. And then we're gonna play another male clip, and then we're gonna stop there, and then we're gonna continue this live. Thank you, Diamond, for this live because thank you. And then the other stuff we've been carrying, so we on the right track. Let's go, y'all.
One thing that y'all need to do, men need to release. If not every day, at least 3 to 4 times a week. That is the only
She's
thing
right on that one. I think she's right. Point on.
that keeps y'all calm. And number 4 is peace. He should have peace in your presence. It should feel like
there you go, because my homie didn't have no peace. He didn't have no peace in her presence. And a man is going to be able to tell if he has peace. It's going to show.
When you start dating the person and getting to know the person through communication, you gonna know off the bat how she pops off.
Yeah, and how he treats you. I brought Angel. I bought Angel a sunflower the other day. The little things. It be the little things, and sometimes
I came back to the truck. He said, "Angel, I appreciate everything you done for me. I bought you."
And that goes a long way through the entire
And I bought her a sunflower. And I brought it to her. It be the littlest things. Sometimes
and
fellas,
it
we
goes
gotta
a long way. It
don't gotta be expensive.
Like
it doesn't. It doesn't. It's coming from the heart.
Go ahead.
It's coming from within. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. After MFD say what she say.
Oh, she did.
Okay. Me and Dove had a conversation like a couple of weeks ago. He like, I know Angel, like when we be home, I wanna give you roses. I wanna surprise you with roses, give you surprises, take you out and stuff. I didn't complain about it. You feel me? It was just happened to have a conversation about that. Like I wish we was home right now. I can do the things that I really want to do. surprise you with roses, have them on the seat. When you get in the car, you see the roses on the seat. And I felt touched by that. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, only reason.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I wasn't looking for that in you. I already knew it was in you. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't beg for nothing. You feel me? And
That's
Dove will tell you that.
Don't. But the only reason why I was expressing that to her, and I'm gonna tell you why, was because everybody know that we are over the road truck drivers and people that don't know. So I be feeling bad sometimes because we've been going hard for 5 years. Me and Angel been trucking, and a couple times we only go home for 1 or 2 holidays out of the year. We don't go home every month like regular truck drivers do. Sometimes we stay out here 6 months. Sometimes we stay out here 9 months. And I to show my appreciation, let her know that I don't ever want to lose you. I can't show you the way I am. I know you know it's in me, but these are the things I felt like she needed to know. Just the little things, because that's the type of person I am when I'm off the road. I surprise my woman. I take her out to eat. I want to get to know her instead of, and you know what? And I tell my cousins and people, and the best way to resolve an argument when two people are not getting along, go to dinner. If I felt a certain way about Angel, or I wanted to really express the way I felt, if something that she did bothered me, I would go to dinner. And the women, I advise you to do the same thing. If you are in and let's say it boils over before one of you guys can attempt to say, let's go to dinner, and express the way you feel at dinner. Because it's only two things. And I'm going to tell you what that trick is. If you're having dinner at a restaurant and you're pissed off, you can't yell in front of the people. You can't say that and what you feel and argue and do all that carrying on in front of the people.
It has been done though. People have
you
thrown
have to
forks
remain
and stuff.
calm. So I would feel like if there was some pressure between me and Angel, I said, let's go to dinner. And we would sit and eat dinner, and I could say, you know what? I don't feel like, while the food is good, the drink is good, we chilling, she dressed up, I want her to dress up. I feel, because these are the things that we remember as value in a relationship. Okay, we go to dinner, I say, damn, Angel, I'm eating, the food is good. I'm carrying myself like a gentleman. She's looking good. I don't want, I love her. And this is what brings the relationship to a whole. So the argument is over dinner, but it's not yelling, because you can't yell.
But you took the initiative. Remember that, Dove. You took the initiative to rectify the situation, right? It gotta take somebody that want that relationship to work, right? It's gotta take somebody to make that first move, right?
True.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be willing to fight for what you want. If the other party ain't trying to fight with you and preserve that relationship, it ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna go no dinner with you. You gonna go to dinner by yourself. It is what it is. But you took the initiative. That showed Angel that you cared. You love her. You see her.
I do.
You see her. You see her. You see her not as just a person. You see her as a woman. You see her as your partner. You see her as your whole. That's beautiful.
Thank you. And that's what I advise anybody. And that goes back to the point to, like I was saying, if a man can't be honest with you, or you being honest with the man, after you come out of some type of trauma or any relationship, these are the things that you need to be finding out about the person. If they're not expressing themselves to you, and I'm not saying some people take a little bit longer to express themselves to you, then you see what I'm saying? That's why I don't let certain things my woman do affect me. If I do, I might quiet down and we'll have a discussion about it. And it's harder for me and Angel to ever get really mad at each other because we're both in the same situation. We're on the truck. So we've got so close, in survival mode out here to appreciate each other. And when we do get off the truck, it just gets better. But at the same time, if I have a problem or she has a problem, she knows because I've let her be aware. I've had these conversations on what if we have an argument, we need to go to dinner. And we need to eat. We need to talk about it like grown people. Dress up. I dress up because it's always bad parts. And I have to say, in relationships where everything in a relationship, even when it's over, is the good times that you remember. Even if it was you ran into at the fighting going, you go back to thinking, damn, it was bad, but I remember this time. And those are things that keep you in love, and those are things that keep you, sometimes you got to stay away because you got to heal, but these are the things that still keeping your love sick is the good times. So when you involve the bad times with the good, it's going to outweigh the bad times. So even in the bad times, you got to go have dinner. That's just how you know what I'm saying? Because I think food is I love food. So I feel like, we sit down and have us a good meal. She's mad. She ain't talking that much. I'm going to pick with her. Right? I'm going to pick with her. We know we finna argue. Okay, what you want on the list? Do you want this? I'm trying to get to it. She mad at me. I'm trying to, what you want, lobster with this? She's like, no, I don't know what I want. I'll take
That's
that.
love
Okay,
language.
I'm working on you right now.
That's cute. That's that
now.
love language. I love it. Yeah.
And she working on me. I love food, so I know I'll get you with the food because for one thing about me, when I meet a woman, I want to cook first. I want to cook because I know if I give her some good comfort food, I got her. I got her if I feed her good. I got her. I know right then I'm good. So we go out to dinner. She acting like she don't want to eat, but she gonna eat. She looking at me and say, "You look nice in that dress, Angel." Oh, thank you. Thank you. What you eating? You can get anything you want on the thing. You cool? Yeah. You're just gonna break the ice. Have a little wine, and you're gonna break the ice. Then we're gonna get into the conversation. I know I'm wrong, or I felt like, and the reason why I got in my feelings because you did X, Y, Z. I ain't want to raise my voice or whatever the case may be, or you raise yours. But damn, man, I love you. Well, you can end a bad conversation and turn to something good real quick. And like you said, MFD, it takes two.
Yes.
It takes
Somebody
two.
got to make that move. Somebody got to make that move.
Two. And that's why relationships. Because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of ran into that same situation that my friend did, but in a different manner. Because I spoiled a woman, I was getting money, I was hustling, and then when I came down to my low, and I couldn't be the same person that I was before, that's when I lost that person. You see what I'm saying? And you learn.
Yeah. You learn from your mistakes and not try to do them twice. Yeah.
You learn. And it's what you're going to tolerate in a relationship.
Exactly.
Don't do it if you're not going to do it. But you got to remember when you choose a person, don't choose them for that moment. Choose them for a lifetime. You see what I'm saying? So before I make a commitment to you, I'm gonna say, okay, do she got the body that I like? I'm just telling you from a man. Yeah, I like that body. Okay, so I ain't got to go outside and go cheat on her because she got the body I like. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. If I want to go to strip club, I don't go to strip club. But if I'll go put me a stripper pole in there. Anything that I want to desire, I have to see it in that woman. Anything that I want to speak out on, I have to see it in that woman. You see what I'm saying? So even if that, I could, and if a woman was with another woman before, and I can relate to women that's just me. I can relate. I don't see nothing wrong if a woman had been in a female relationship with a female before man. I can relate to those type of women.
You know what, Dove? I like how Tiny and T.I. relationship is. I'm gonna keep it
Tiny and who?
I sit back and watch how he treats her, no matter what people say.
Tiny and T.I.
How T.I. treats his wife.
Absolutely. I agree. I love that relationship. And they had their ups and downs. And he doesn't care what anybody says about her because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Ain't nothing wrong with Tiny, but people try to joke her and do all of that to her. He don't look at her. Some people try to make you, especially if people like you, they want to make you look ugly or you're the ugly. No, we know beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So at the end of the day, what people try to get on the internet and make Tiny seem like she's ugly, she's not ugly to him. You see what I'm saying? She's not ugly to him. He's not looking at, I got children by you. You were even more beautiful when you were young because Tiny was a pretty girl when she was with the group. She's aged. That comes with the package. But what people try to make her seem is not what he sees in her. He sees her the same. That's almost the same way like when a person gets old and we wonder, like, I'm wondering the same shit right now, gang. Ryan, I'm wondering right now, when I get to be 70 years old or 60 years old, Lord, let me live that long. Will I look at an older woman? I'll be attracted to a woman my age still? See, we don't know that type of shit. We don't know.
Right.
Are you going to look at a woman,
and
if you're 60-something years old, are you going to be looking at 65-year-old women like they still look like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Right. And Tiny actually had a botched BBL, right? But she has millions of dollars. If she ever wanted to go under the knife to fix that situation, she can do that. But everybody keeps bringing it up. 50 Cent brought it up, trying to clown. But to be honest, the lady's so rich, she don't care. And then why do we care? This woman is so rich, she can do whatever she wants. She really don't need to be, with her husband.
Can I ask you a question, Diamond?
Yeah.
Do you think, is this something that you're wondering about? Because I'm wondering about it. And Angel, I want to know. MFD, she's seasoned, so she knows. But don't answer the question yet, MFD, because us younger people, not seasoned, just a little younger, we want to know because we haven't reached that point. Say, for instance, we get about 60, 70. Will we see another 70-year-old woman? Let me ask you this question, Diamond. Do you think that you will see another 70-year-old man in the light of him still being young, even though he's 70? Do you think that you'll still be attracted to him the same way? Is that a mystery in your mind?
No, because there's a lot of men that are in their 70s that roll around more than I do. I mean, they be outside. It just depends on the type of person.
Listen to Duff. Those some 70 men can get down now. They look good.
I love you, Diamond. You kept it
all
real on that one. So what are you saying? You think you would still look at a 70-year-old man if he was 70 like he was sexy still? Do you think you'll
I
look
prefer
at
a
him?
70-year-old man now. I ain't got to worry about no headache. He well
He
put
ain't gotta
together.
worry
He
about
got
him cheating.
stuff established. He ain't gonna give me no headache.
He well
He ain't gonna
established.
talk
He ain't
back.
got to worry about
He
too
ain't
much.
gonna give me no problems. He
He
gonna give
sure
me
ain't.
good conversation, good wisdom. I mean, what's wrong with me? 70 years old, okay, I'm 40. I'd rather talk to a 70-year-old than somebody my age because I would say right around my age is when men really start to get themselves together.
Does anybody understand this one right here? Baby moms pissed off. Effing idiot baby daddy having sex again. Am I reading that wrong? Can you be a little more specific on that one?
Baby daddy. What?
It's almost like that song, Baby Mama Tripping. She won't let me see my kids. What was that song?
It's called
What's that song called? Baby Mama Tripping.
no.
She won't let me see my kids. Y'all remember that song, Diamond?
Yep, I remember that song.
Baby mama be tripping.
She won't let me see my kids. She won't let me see my son.
He need to stop blaming everybody else because he got a baby mama because he caused that himself to have a baby mama. He didn't wife her. He didn't give her a ring.
Now, Forgiato.
He didn't put her in a position where she wasn't his baby mama to give her baby mama
She won't
drama.
let me see my kids. Oh, Pochi.
Nah, he said,
Baby mama
ain't
tripping.
shit.
She won't let me see my kids.
No,
You heard that?
she said she won't let me see my son.
She you heard that? MFD.
I've heard that song.
Dub, real quick, because I gotta get off here.
She won't let me see my
Charleston
son.
White, and I know I don't even like his behind, right? He said
I
the
can't
realest
stand him.
thing to these dudes on this podcast. He said, in order for you to get your respect or get yourself together, you gotta forgive every female you did wrong in your life. And this man tripped out when he said that. It was like, what you mean I gotta forgive every female I've been with? Because you put her in those positions by you not being a solid dude. So you need to forgive, apologize to every female you ever hurt for you to get yourself together. I agree with that. And I don't even like Charleston White.
I agree. He got key pointers. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, share.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, you got to share your screen.
Hey, y'all, I think we had a good one tonight. Y'all want to finish this one off?
Yeah.
Because we got plenty.
I gotta hop off because I'm working, but I love this live. I think we should do it again.
I did too.
Hey,
I think it
everybody,
was very,
Diamond Gang in the chat. Put the diamonds in the chat. Subscribe. We here.
yes. Replay gang, we want to thank y'all for coming. You know, we going to keep it popping, y'all. We going to keep it popping, but I think Dominic's got so much information in this. So we got thumbnails coming up on this because it's basically where we need to be. So I will keep everybody posted. I hope everybody enjoyed the live. It's so much more information on this timeline. I think I need to show y'all. You know how I get.
You gotta go back out.
Let me go out of here.
You gotta press the arrows at the bottom.
Right here. Let me show y'all right here, gang. So there's plenty of information that we have here. Thank you, MFD. Plenty of information. And this is what I do it for. So where we at? Let me take this off.
You gotta stop sharing.
And I have a long timeline here. I don't think y'all can see the line. I can't see if y'all see it, but right here, we all the way stretched over there. We're not even halfway through this, but it's so much information in here. So we're going back to the way we used to do it, y'all. So I think I got a live set for tomorrow. Yep, we got to get that one off. And another one. Yes, so be ready for the timeline, y'all. So we in the right place. So we're going to get ready to end this out real, y'all. It's getting late. Want to say thank you guys for coming through tonight, getting some of this brain food, relationships. Remember, stand on it. You got to stand on it. Or you'll fall for anything. So I hope that everybody learned something today. It got a little greasy. It got a little, it got a little freaky deaky, and it do that sometimes over here on the channel. Being that game, we want to thank y'all for coming through tonight.
Thank you all.
And let me find this real quick, y'all. And we're going to end this with this song, y'all.
Right there.
Before we get ready to go. Thank y'all for joining tonight. Band-Aid gang, we beat them again. We beat you.
Ma? 2020, boy. Got the fault up now, nigga.
Hey.
Baby mama ain't shit. No. She won't let me see my son. Oh. But you fuck with him, mama pop my gun. Pussy ain't no one-on-one. Nigga, we come from the slum. 30 round, 50 round, 100 round. Yeah, pussy boy, them drunk. How you praying like a nun? I ain't never been an actor. Patch a nigga with that cap of shit. We gon' stump his ass like a cow. The mayor, but she call me mouse. Got her to the spot, gave that bitch a perk. Now she geeking like a banshee. She couldn't even understand me. When I told her drop a pen. 448, I get them gone. But it's $100 million phone. They hit my jack, they say they need it strong. Well, you look broken, hey, you need a loan. My nigga,
that
all
like
this
Bush?
you can have a loan. Your
Man,
bitch on
we
me,
beat
nice
you.
and then we bone. No time to cuff a nigga, no I'm gone. Chop on the deep and boy, I'm in the zone. Ain't gotta say it, you know how I'm coming. Been out there hanging like a monkey. Said he got 50 back down in the dungeon. Boy, I hit text him, man, he said he bummed.
Let
Say
go.
he shoot, what bit, what it do? I think you bluffing, nigga, what a proof. Told you we coming, now we want the loot. Try me, boy, I'ma leave you with no roof. I got that drink, bitch, I got that juice. No, I ain't bitchin', but I keep the two. That bitch you fool, but try me like a fool. I promise you won't make another move. I'm in my groove, yeah, nigga, I'm back. Well, I heard you been cuffing on that neck. That bitch, she licked me down out to my sack. You got a new name, boy, we call you Pat. He want to smoke, what bit, what it is? You know I'm slamming nigga like a eel. Know I pop a nigga like a pill. Know I be drinking mustard out the seal. Yeah, it's the mayor, and no with the mall. Yeah, we be trapping, bitch, we don't do fraud. My youngin' laying in your yard, bitch. Huh? Baby mama ain't shit, no. She won't let me see my son, oh. But you fuck with him, mama pop my gun. Pussy ain't no one-on-one. Nigga, we come from the slum. 30 round, 50 round, 100 round, yeah. Pussy boy, them strong. How you praying like a nun? I ain't never been an actor. Patch a nigga with that cap and shit. We gon' stump his ass just like a cow. The mayor, but she call me mouse. Got her to the spot, gave that bitch a perk. Now she geeking like a banshee. She couldn't even understand me. When I told her drop a pen, I pop a perk, she know what it is. Bitch ain't no talking, I ain't Dr. Phil. Knock it, they fat as hell like Uncle Phil. Just like a safety, bitch, I'm in the field. Here come the mayor, bitch, this ain't a drill. Say that he looking for me, he a meal. Bitch, if you shoot, you better shoot to kill. I caught a demon, he won't let you live. Still told me, fool, my nigga, let him live. So if I can't let him live, I want him in. Know when I'm coming, boy, I come to kill. I fought your bitch because she like my Leo. I got him mad, cause I'm in my bag. Yeah, boy, my pocket heavy, got a sad. And I got clout that come with extra mad. Some shit be tripping, yeah, that shit be sad. You want to smoke, boy, I bring a cloud. Bitch ain't no bossing, but I'm bring around. Or with the mark, that nigga won't be found. I promise you, we gon' come and shut it down. I get your bitch, and I'm on the left. As I get to work, I make it feel. I got the power, I can get you dip. Roll up that cooking, nigga, chocolate chip. You want that pressure whoop it, make a move. You try and fool a nigga, you the fool. I had them gutter babies on your roof. Your ass gon' disappear, a nigga poof. Yeah, bitch, I'm back, and I'm here to stay. Even your bitch gon' tell you that I'm great. So when you see me, nigga, fish your face. Yeah, it's the mayor, bitch, I won the race. Baby mama ain't shit, no. She won't let me see my son, oh. But you fuck with him, mama pop my gun. Pussy ain't no one-on-one. Nigga, we come from the slum. 30 round, 50 round, 100 round, yeah. Pussy boy, them strong. How you praying like a nun? I ain't never been an actor. Patch a nigga with that cap and shit. We gon' stump his ass just like a cow. The mayor, but she call me mouse. Got her to the spot, gave that bitch a perk. Now she geeking like a banshee. She couldn't even understand me. When I told her drop a pen.
This is after this.
Gang, gang, yo!
And we out.